Wow. People are joining. You guys hear me okay? Does the sound come through? See me all right? I think I've got the audio going. Yeah, let me know if you can, in the comments, if you can hear me and see me. That'd be great. Awesome. Yes, thank you. You know what? I'm actually going to take off my headphones because I'm not going to have any audio or there will be no sound on my side. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I just click on that. Sorry. I'm figuring this out as I go. Yes. Hi from CDO. Appreciate that. Cool. All right. Yeah, so I'm figuring this out as I go. Sorry, guys. Melex. Hey, I recognize you from the comments. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Yes. My own Boontog. I'm still kind of waking up. I still got sleepy eyes a little bit. But yes, my own Boontog. Good morning from the Philippines. It is, Friday morning, 8 a.m. So Thursday night, your guys' time. Yes, hello, good morning. Good morning. My own Boontog. I can't use my arrow keys. I have to click. All right. How old am I now? I'm 52. I'll be 53 later this year. So yeah. Bella, hey, yes, good morning. I recognize you as well from the comments. Hey, a quick question on the sound. It's hot, right? It's almost 90 degrees. So I've got fans going. Can you guys hear the fan noise, or is the audio like really, really good? Yes, good morning, Sky. Thank you. J.O., yes, good morning. I recognize you guys from the comments too. Yes, good morning. Or good evening, depending on where you're at, right? So, yeah, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. No girlfriend yet. I'm still just, I'm dating, right? I have a girl that I'm dating. She lives kind of in a neighboring area, but I'm just really kind of taking things slow in the area of relationships and just kind of figuring stuff out. Holy mackerel, where's the comments at here? All right, there we are. Okay. Vin Diesel, yes. Bruce Willis, Vin Diesel, all of that. Oh, too funny. Watching. Yes, all right. Hey, Sky, I recognize your comments as well. I really appreciate you guys joining. You still have your stick chair. So I don't recognize the username, but this has to be somebody that I worked with. So I used to have this chair at work when I worked at Holland and Hart, and it looked ridiculous, right? It was a standing chair. It had a pole that came out, and then it supported you at at your backside there. But it looked funny. It looked like you had a pole coming shooting out of you, and but it meant I could stand all day and didn't have to sit because we have desks that raise up and down. So no, I didn't. I kind of wish I brought that chair with me, but no, I didn't bring my stick chair. And I know you're someone I work with, and appreciate you watching. And I do miss you guys over there a lot. That was 20 years of my life almost. So yeah, thank you. Morning from Australia. Yes, morning. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, too crazy. Yes, I'm learning. I admit I have definitely an American accent, but I'm learning. I'm trying to learn the local language. I probably know, I don't know, 30 or 20 or 30 or so different words. I'm picking it up as I go. I'll get better. Hello, yes, good morning. Hello. Nope. Audio is good. That's great. So I got these wireless mics that I also use to record in my videos. And so I'm just really experimenting with them. But I was, as I was looking to live stream, I had to get a lot of things set up, and microphone was one of the questions. And I was happy to see that I could use these wireless mics that I also record my video to use on my live stream. So good stuff. Thanks. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes. Can't believe you're over 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, I know it, right? So that video, like why I moved to the Philippines, hate culture to happiness, that video it just blew up. It went over, I think it's like 70,000 views or something like that, and added the bulk of my subscribers, which honestly is a little bit concerning to me because it's not content that, I'll probably be doing. It's just because that type of drama content, that's why I moved here. To get away from the drama. So, but yeah, the channel has grown really fast over the past, week. So, and the channel was monetized yesterday. I got the email saying, "Congratulations, you're a Google employee." But yeah, so yeah, things are happening fast, which is exciting. A little bit concerning, a little bit nerve wracking, but yeah, things are happening pretty fast, and it's fun. And a lot of that is just the Philippines market. I mean, it's just there is a huge amount of interest in the United States and globally. A gentleman from Australia, Europe, about the Philippines, and even if I look back at when I lived in the United States, there wasn't a lot that I knew about the Philippines. It wasn't until that I really looked at coming here that I learned. So there's just, I think, a lot of natural curiosity, which is why, these channels really grow. Snowing in Canada. Sorry, man. Yeah, not snowing here. It's hot. I think I don't have my watch on to tell me the temperature, but I think it's in the 80s. It's actually summer right now here. So it's their drier, warmer season. But honestly, the weather isn't too bad. And as I've networked and talked to other people, they tell me, so I've met some Filipinos from Manila who are currently in Houston, and they're saying it's hotter than Houston than it is in Manila. So I think it just kind of depends. For me, coming from Colorado, it's definitely a lot hotter. Well, it's more humid here, so it's an adjustment. Audio's good. Audio is good. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Nice. No fan noise. That's incredible. I've got a fan behind me here that's just blown away. So that's great. Here in Balamban. Nice. Nice. I was just there in Balamban. Jo, you're the gentleman I just met there, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, I know who you are. Nice, dude. Yeah. And thanks again for your service. I really, thank you. Yeah, so I go to Balamban. I haven't been in a month or so. It's been a while, but great little province town, just, an hour or so away from here in Cebu City. So that's really cool. And I was really blown away by what you were telling me on the cost. I mean, it is really inexpensive there. I mean, it was what you said, I think 12,000 pesos for a 2-bedroom condo. Holy mackerel. That's barato. Good morning. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I look like Vin Diesel. Yes, Vin Diesel, Bruce Willis, Jason Stamos. Actually, my cousin, Landon, looks just like Jason. Just like Jason. At least he did. I hadn't seen him in a while, but yeah. Recovery, yeah. Yes, yes. So at work, there's a couple folks in my former office. They used to just call me Bruce. Do you like Red Horse beer? I haven't tried Red Horse beer. I hear it's pretty good. It's red bottle beer, right? I know it's pretty strong. I think it's like 7% alcohol. But honestly, I actually quit drinking alcohol probably, I don't even know now, 10 years ago. Maybe not quite 10 years ago. 2015. Yeah, so 8 years ago. So I don't drink anymore. But I hear it's good. Usually what I'll do in that case is, if I'm out at a club or something like that, I'll have like a Heineken Zero. And that kind of deal. But yeah, I quit drinking alcohol. But I know it's really popular here. A lot of people talk about it, as well as what's it, San Miguel Light. I think it's what I see a lot of people have too. So I don't live in Boracay. I was just there visiting. So I'd spent Holy Week out there, and I didn't know it was going to be Holy Week before I planned that trip. I just went out and checked it out. But beautiful, you know, a little more touristy than other places I've been to, but gorgeous. And yeah, I really liked it. A little more expensive too with that, but yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Bruce Diesel. Yeah, Bruce Diesel. That's great. Oh, too fun. Views are rising. Congrats, aren't they? It's just like I said though. I think it spooks me a little bit, just in the sense that it's all from one video and probably content that I won't be really focusing on. You know, just that drama, that passport bro, that kind of content. That won't be stuff that I probably really do. But yeah, no, it's incredible. It really is. Don't need a girlfriend when you have the stick chair. Oh, holy mackerel. So funny. That chair was crazy. Everyone wanted to kick the thing out from underneath me. Good times, man. I do miss those times at my old employer. That was good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. What's going on? Yeah, just kind of getting up here. It's Friday. There's a concert at Ayala Mall. I think it's a Taylor Swift concert, which whatever. I'll probably go over there later on. Maybe go to the gym today. Actually, I just finished running for 30 minutes yesterday and without stopping, which is a huge accomplishment for me. And so I'm really excited about that. It's just incredible. I finished one running program. I'm going to be starting up another one here in a couple of days. So, but I've really, I'm not 20 anymore. So I've had to learn to pace myself, which if anyone knows me, I struggle with. So, and just with that, because I've overdid it in the beginning. I kind of my knees get all swollen and things like that. So, but yeah, now I think I'm at a place where I can run and exercise, like in a gym and stuff. So that's kind of what I've got going on. Oh, I have a voice for radio, a face for radio. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Really. I'm actually really blown away by right now. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, pretty cool. How do you like the Philippines? Gosh, I love it here. Somebody was in a comment asked me about culture shock and if I've experienced anything like that. I haven't, and I don't know if it's because the amount of research that I've done or just how friendly people are or hospitable. It may be a combination, right? But I'm really liking being here. It's very relaxing. I mean, and I just think the newness of it all for me is something I really needed in my life. Just a little bit of a change. So, good morning. Good morning from Australia. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Really incredible. Really appreciate it. Wow. So I'm back in Cebu City now. I was in Boracay for Holy Week, but yeah, I'm back in Cebu City now. So I had some problems posting in Boracay. I just couldn't find good internet. The place I was at, while it was really inexpensive, I couldn't. The internet was too slow, so I really struggled posting. So a lot of the stuff was delayed a little bit as far as coming out on the channel. Yeah, yep. I'm in Cebu City. I started in Cebu City, and I get a lot of questions about why I chose Cebu City over other parts of the Philippines or even other countries. And I am going to do a video on that. I'm still learning, right? I've been here for 4 months, but I really do think that Cebu City is probably the best option for people who are looking to check out the Philippines. I think it's just a great centrally located starting point for folks to come to. And you really got all the benefits of a bigger city, but kind of in a smaller package. And then if you want to branch out to other places, you got airports, you got ferries, everything's really centrally located. Great location here. Oh, where am I at? Okay, there I am. Hello. Yes, Manila area. I do want to make it up to Manila area at some point. There's just so many, man, so many incredible destinations to go to. But yes, hello, good morning. My own Buntag. Cost of living here. So I haven't really looked at my budget. My budget's been a little bit crazy this first couple months just because, buying sheets, buying towels, mattresses. I bought a motorbike. So it's been a little bit high, but my goal is to be around the 2 to 3,000 US dollar range. That's what I'm kind of shooting for. The place I'm in is 20,000 pesos. So it's on the cheaper side, although you can get a lot cheaper. So if you get out a little bit of these like business park areas, IT park areas, you can go a lot cheaper. But yeah, that's the kind of the range that I'm looking for. It's not as cheap. I think it's not dirt cheap, and people do live pretty inexpensively here. Less than 1,000, but it just depends on your lifestyle. And for me, I didn't want to be poor. If I was going to be poor, I would just stay in the United States and kept working, right? So yeah, it just kind of depends. It just kind of depends. Been in Cebu, hate to happen. It's great to be in your place. Yeah. Yeah, it's just been incredible being here and being around a really friendly culture and happy people generally. And it was something I knew before I came here, but it's really different to experience it firsthand. Yeah. What is my budget? Yeah, I'm gonna do a full budget video. I will. It's just right now I've got a lot of extra expenses that I think are gonna skew it off, but I'll do a budget video. It's not really that high. Like I said, 20,000 pesos for my apartment. I think 1,500 for my cell, another 1,500 for internet. Those are the kind of I do safety wing insurance, so that's 200 US for that. Um, those are a bunch of my reoccurring expenses, but I'll throw it all together at some point. A ton of people ask that question, so I will put something together. Hello from Canada, Montreal. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Grats. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, really, thank you so much. It's just it's incredible being here. It really is. It's a dream. I have to pinch myself. I've talked about, when do we arrive in life? Like when do we get where we want to go? And man, I have to say and I'm kind of that way of thinking, like we never arrive, like there's always something to kind of work on and do, but it's incredible to be here right now. So thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you. Yeah. All right. Houston, Texas. Yeah, thank you for joining. Yeah, it's cooler here, by the way. Although maybe not right now and today, but in general, from what I hear. Uh, yeah, thanks, Barry. Really, yeah, I appreciate it. That video, gosh, I didn't really want to do it, because I knew, it was going to kind of fire some people up. But honestly, the response has been great, and people generally connected to that message. So yeah, and I guess I don't really watch any U.S. news or anything like that, which is awesome. I love that. I really have no idea what's going on, and I guess even since I posted that video, there's been some just absolute craziness. So, anyways, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, Mel. Yeah, thank you, and thanks for your comments too. Just really everybody, but there's people that I've seen throughout the channel that are here now. So, just really, guys, thanks for watching and supporting. The difference between the two countries. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know what two countries you're referring to. Are you referring to the Philippines, the United States, or like Philippines and Thailand? Because I get a lot of questions about that too. And, I haven't been to Thailand, but I'm meeting a lot of people here who have and have experiences of both. And, they share a little bit about, kind of what they like. It is a video that's coming up just because I feel like there's a lot there to be said. Go Nuggets, right? That's another thing that shocks me about Philippines culture is how huge basketball is here. I mean, it is massive. You'll find basketball courts everywhere, people playing basketball. It's great. And, I mean, obviously I knew about the Nuggets, but I had Yeah, I've never been to a basketball game in Denver. I think the last basketball game I went to was during the 80s and Magic Johnson was playing. I mean, seriously. But yeah, I'm at BMW, BW3 Wings. Chris, you're doing a great job on the videos. Dignity of the local people, showing good places. Keep going. Yeah, thank you. You know, I tell people too, and I believe this too, and people have said this to me. You get what you give in the Philippines. You get what you give. And if you are a respectful, decent, honest person, that's what you get back. So yeah, thank you so much. Chris, you have learned an important question to ask your girl. Bajo que no meo. I know guapa. I don't know the rest of it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Congratulations on getting monetized. Yeah, no, thank you. And you know, I talked a little bit about that in that video. Like, why am I doing YouTube? This has got to be about fun for me. It can't be about money. And the truth is, it doesn't need to be about money. And I'm not rich, and I'm not saying that at all. And would it be great to make some cash, a little bit of extra money? Absolutely. I'm not denying that either. But you know, I got to be me. I can't put on a show. I can't do drama stuff. You know, I can't, and I just I need to focus on, you know, things being happy, things being, you know, generous and good times. That's what I want this vibe to be out in this channel. Anything different will burn me out, you know, and it won't be authentic. And yeah, so thank you. Central Florida coming into June. Yes. You know, reach out. There's been a lot of people who are coming to Cebu, and you know, email me. My if you want, you know, you don't, you know, obviously you don't have to, but if you want to email me, my email address is under the about tab. I'm not going to post it like in my videos or anything like that because I think I open myself up for spam, but it's there. Reach out. If you're coming to Cebu, you want to get together for coffee, you got questions. You know, I'm still learning too, but I also think that new guy perspective is kind of helpful for people. So reach out if you like. Yes, Vin Diesel. Oh, oh my gosh. Hey sis, thanks for watching. uh, May is the hottest month. Yeah, you know it's been hot. It's been warm, but you know not too bad. And I think it depends on where you're at. Like here in Cebu, I've noticed there's almost always a breeze. So, um, so yeah, it hasn't the weather hasn't been a factor for me like I was worried about. It really hasn't. And I'm coming from Colorado, you know, where you know it gets hot there, but it's really dry. So the weather really has been a non-factor. Now, where I think it will be is the rainy season, you know, and a big storm blows through. But you know, my understanding of Cebu though, it's kind of a really great location for that. Now they did get, you know, hammered by Odette, right? And that was a major storm that blew through here. But that, you know, that doesn't happen that often. So I'm still figuring that out. But that where the weather I think might become a factor. Um, yeah, cost of living. I'm definitely going to be doing a video on the cost of living and stuff. But you know, if you listen to other vloggers that talk about that and what they suggest, you know, I think that 2 to 3,000 US dollar range just puts you in a nice, comfortable spot. And I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Now, can you get by on less? Absolutely. But you know, I think that 2 to 3,000 range puts you in a really good spot, you know, and I think that's what, especially if you're moving to a different country. I mean, you know, trying to ride that line of what's going to work and not work seems a little risky, you know. Awesome. Yes. I have a lot of OFWs, right? A lot of people who are out of the Philippines country that watch because they, you know, want to get a taste of home. So, man, thank you. And if there's anything I can show you, you know, especially in the Cebu area, you want to see Carbon Market, you want to see wherever, you know, you want to see your neighborhoods, let me know and I can get out and record videos. So, let me know. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Yes, my own Boontog. My own Boontog. Ram, yeah, I recognize you from the comments as well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. You're not the same Ram that was my real estate broker, are you? Yes, happy Friday. Good morning. Good evening. Oh, so cool. J.O., I forgot what I'd maybe asked. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're the guy from Ballabon. All right. Yes, hello from everyone. All right, good morning. Just do Tron. Yeah, yep, absolutely. Yeah, you know what? I got to be me. And that was some of the advice and coaching I think I got from just a little bit of. So I did some skill church training. This is new, right? It's not like I mean, I was in IT, right? But I wasn't a blogger before. But, everyone talks about being your authentic self. You just have to be. And so, yeah. Okay, good guy. Oh, yeah, 12,000 pesos. Absolutely. Man, that is barato. That is inexpensive. Let's convert that out, right? I'm going to pull up on my other screen here. Convert dollars, pesos. 1 second. Just converting. Yeah, 12,000 pesos. 216 USD for a two-bedroom apartment. I mean, holy mackerel. Now, look, you probably can't find that in Cebu City, but out in the provinces where J.O. Scott's at, you can. And he's not far. He's on the other side of the mountain. He's on hour and a half away, if that max. So that's definitely an option. Am I Christian? I've kind of been, I don't know. My religion is just it's been all over the place, really. I'm spiritual, but not super religious. So, you know, I'm in that inquiry of religion, honestly. Yeah, better not drink for me, right? Look, and I don't judge people who drink. I really don't. Just for me, alcohol. I got to a place with my alcohol where my life is just so much better without it. And if I look back at my history of drinking, it's like, holy mackerel, what am I doing? It's just my life. And for people who want to drink, and no problem with that. It just for me, it was, a better choice. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Really, it was, one of probably the best thing that I've ever done for myself was, being sober. Second best thing I think is moving here. But yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, cost of living, right? I talked about that a little bit and kind of what I see kind of going forward. I'll do around that. There are a lot of questions, but thank you. Yeah, I'll go into more detail on that. Are you in your condo for this video? Yes, I'm actually I'm in my studio, not my art studio, but my apartment studio apartment. This place is tiny. I think it's what 22 or 25 square meters, but I really, I got to get to 59 and a half before I can touch the bulk of my assets. So I'm really trying to keep an eye on my finances. And renting kind of cheap was important to me. And the other thing around that was just having a space though that had a lot of outside spaces. So I got those common spaces. I got the pool. I got the gym, and then neighborhood. I wanted a place where I can be out in the neighborhood. So I'm really not in my apartment too much, but yeah, it's a small space. And there are meeting rooms and things like that here, but I don't have the internet there, so I have to kind of do it from here, which is a little bit of a disappointment. Yeah, and then yes, good morning, good morning. Hey, I'm thinking for a personal assistant. Weekends. I'm actually considering a personal assistant as well. See, a lot of these services are really, really affordable here in the Philippines. You can get, and also, as I was looking at condos, a lot of places, one bedroom and bigger, they have maid quarters. So it's really common here because it's really affordable. And that was one of my long-term plans when I was looking at like my 70s and 80s was have long-term in-home care because it's so affordable here. Cost of living, yeah, it just, yeah, it's hard to put a number on that. It just really depends on your lifestyle, what you're looking to get into, where you live. like I said, are you looking to have maid services and things like that where you want someone? And I know from the West, that's a completely kind of absurd topic that, the certain, top percent of the people have, but here it's just really not. It's very, very affordable to do. So it just depends. The most normal articulate I've seen in the Philippines, and it's refreshing. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. No, thank you. Yeah. No, it's just it's a dream being here right now. It's truly magical. Amazing. Life will be super busy if it works out. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm actually looking at ways, as things exploded. I had one of my comments, my in that video was, 1,500 comments, and trying to reply. I've been in my comments for 12 hours a day. Uh, Being a non-drinker, moving out here for clarity and peace of mind. So underrated one. Wants to come here. Yeah, you know, it's also too. I think that's one of the big differences between, I think, Philippines and Thailand. And that's one of the things I want to talk about in a video is, look, if you're looking at the Philippines as a destination, this is more of a calm, it's more of a family lifestyle. If you're looking for a wife or a girlfriend, whatever, I mean, you'll probably find no better place on the planet than here. But if you're more into that partying lifestyle, that type of pay to play type of way and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not judging people who are after that, but probably Thailand is a better choice. But yeah, yep. Yeah, 30 minutes. Just incredible. I can't believe it, especially if you look at a year ago, I was struggling walking. Oh, amazing. Amazing. You don't look like Bruce Willis. Uncle Hank. Yes, I get Uncle Hank a lot. And I've never seen Breaking Bad. I mean, I've seen like one or two episodes. But yes, I get Uncle Hank a ton. A ton. Hey, hi from San Diego. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm getting tan. I'm losing weight a little bit. My weight's kind of fluctuated a little. I'm right around 215 pounds. I don't know the kilos of that, but my weight's kind of fluctuated a little bit. I think as I'm gaining more muscle, I'm maybe gaining a little bit, but just by running, I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. I'll have to figure out how to post this to my channel if I can do that or not. Yeah, guys, I'm still figuring this out. I've been doing this for 2 months. Uh, yeah, I think 2 months today. Uh, I posted my first video on my, that, um, my experience of the first 3 months in the Philippines. So I'm still very much figuring this out. I did record some videos back in Colorado, but as far as really kind of doing this, it's only been 2 months. So really figuring it all out. Discount on Pinot from discount on. Okay, cool. I don't know what that is. Maybe probably a website, right? Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Ben. I have Globe for my provider, both my cell and my home internet, and I think I've got like 100 up or 100 down, and I think I don't even know, maybe 20 or so up. So it should be good enough to do streaming, and it's really stable here. Power too. That's the other advantage of Cebu City versus kind of other destinations. You don't have a lot of the power issues and internet issues like you would in some other parts of the Philippines, simply because there's major businesses here. There's a lot of call centers here because of a Filipino is in English. They have English as the second language, so there's a lot of call center types, and that environment requires 24/7 uptime. So yeah, I have pretty good services overall here: internet, electricity, water, like that. Have I been? I have not been to that zoo yet. I'm gonna check it out. I know it's just north of here, about an hour. I was waiting to get my motorcycle registered before I cruise up there. But I have heard of that zoo that's up there and I want to check that out. I actually drove by it on my way home from Bataan Island. GP is oldest crown. Yeah. Yeah. People in the Philippines in general have a real, just kind of happy way of being, and a way of, whatever happens in life, just to kind of take it in stride, which I think is just awesome. Thank you. Too fun. Yeah, why did I choose the Philippines over Southeast Asia country, man? I talked a little bit about that. Um, you know, there's a lot here. There really, and two, I think it just depends on the individual. You know, and I talked a little bit earlier about differences between Thailand and the Philippines, and kind of one versus the other in that area. But the Thailand infrastructure is a lot better. You got trains, you got buses, you got better, probably medical services. Although I need to explore the medical services, but and then you've got countries that I looked at too: Vietnam, Cambodia, um, and in Vietnam, honestly, I think, what's that beach town that a lot of people, is it Da Nang? That really intrigued me too, but the visas are difficult there, from what I understand. I haven't done a lot of digging, but the Philippines, just the friendliness of the people, the visa easiness, were the primary reasons that I chose the Philippines. Yeah. I envy you, Chris. I'm a Filipino wishing to be in the Philippines, and you're American enjoying the Philippines. Yes, I understand. Yeah, and like I said before too, if there's any videos I can make for you, to help you feel more connected to your home, let me know. I'm happy to help out the OFWs however I can, because I get it. That's, especially as much as the Filipinos are connected to their family, and to be away, that's got to be hard. So let me know. Morning, Chris. I'm from Colorado, also 26. I live here in Cebu. All right. Glad to find home here in the Philippines. Wish you all the luck, man. Yeah, appreciate it. You must be one of the digital nomads. I mean, talk about smart, right? And that too was kind of the tipping point for me to come here. Is I could work. I mean, a lot of us, we had spent the past 2 years working from home. You know, why not move to a country where you can cut your expenses, by what, 200%, whatever, and still make American wages. I mean, that's just smart, and live in a happier and safer environment. I mean, come on. So obviously, you being so young, that's what you're up to. So good move, man. Good move. Thank you. Is it lonely where you live there too? It seems deserted a lot of times. It's really busy here. So what is the population of Cebu? I think it's over 1 million. So no, it's a busy, busy area, and I like that. I like city life. I've lived in the city for most of my life. I like the idea I can walk outside and get food and really anything I need. So no, it's pretty busy here where I live. Yes, good morning. Appreciate it. Yes, good morning. Let's see here at the comments. All right, so I'm about 15 minutes behind on my comments. Wow, sorry about that. Let me catch up here. Like I said, I'm still figuring this out. You definitely could do voiceover work. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. I've been told that a little bit, and that might be something I look to do too, just to kind of, maybe another revenue stream. Yeah, some broadcast TV edit for New Year's, and now edit for my sister's YouTube channel. All right, cool, awesome, Ben. Yeah, what's up? I'm late. No, no worries, man. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Wow, 97 people watching. Unbelievable. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Ben, what loud mic? So I have the DJI microphones that I use to vlog with. Incredible, right? These guys are really amazing with their drones and a lot of technology. Really great company. And I have a Rode lavalier connected to that receiver. So yeah. Yeah, amazing. Gosh, I must be behind in the comments. 817, 839. Okay. Where did I get my cam? Yeah. So I use a Insta360 setup. This is my vlogging gear. Really, really cool. Really unique. I'm still figuring out, like, there's been some challenges with the blurriness indoors. Have you seen, and like the lights get all fuzzy? I don't have a fix for that, so I'm still working on that. But yeah, this is my vlogging gear that I use with, and I like it because I feel like, I didn't want to be this guy, right? I don't even know where my camera's at. I didn't want to be this guy holding the camera out. I have a GoPro, but I just don't use it. I'm not comfortable with that, and I probably would at some point, and I probably will get at some point. But I use the Insta360 camera. Really like it a lot. Yeah. All right. Come in here in Cebu. Like I said, drop me an email if you want. Feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help people out transition here, because I mean, I guess you're vacationing but if you're moving here, man, it takes something. It takes something to pick up and move to another country. I get it. Someone who's been here for 4 months, it's not easy. It's not at all easy. So reach out if you want. My email's under about. Yeah. Jill Scott, thanks. My friends like your blog. She asked me to watch and follow you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. As I'm looking at the metrics and stats that are coming in, and I get it takes a little bit for these things to really kind of get updated, but I really have a lot of Filipino subscribers. Almost half my channel, I think, are Filipino subscribers. So, like I said, I appreciate it. If there's something you guys want to see, let me know. Let me know. Baltimore, Maryland. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. And more crazy stuff. Yeah, I think I've heard that. It's crazy. I had to leave. I had to leave. It wasn't working for me to be there amongst that anymore. It just wasn't. And once, I think I'll do a video kind of to my accident and kind of what happened to me there. But and that happened like a year. It happened January 15th, and then a better part of the year last year recovering. But after that, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. I was done. I was done. The weather, you feel like you live. The weather, yeah, I feel like I live in the Philippines already with Houston weather. Yeah. 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 I was just talking to some family back in Colorado, and I guess it's really cold there too. Yeah. So, springtime, right? It can be hit or miss. Welcome to the Philippines. I'm watching from Hong Kong. Oh, cool. Yeah. You must be a OFW. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of Filipinos in Hong Kong working. Yeah. Basketball is, what do they say? The 3 Bs, right? Basketball, beauty pageants, and boxing. Yeah. Big here. What is it? Travel flights from Thailand to the Philippines. I think it's a couple. I'm going to be doing that trip really soon, just because I want to get out of the Philippines before 6 months, so I don't have to do that exit interview, and I'll be flying to Bangkok. So I don't know, but I think it's less than a couple $100. I'll maybe talk about that. Yeah, 75 in Houston right now. Yeah, I think I don't have. I think it's in the 80s here. I need to put my watch on, so I got the temperature. Yeah, 84. IT guy. Yes. So a lot of what I did was desktop support for a large law firm, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I stayed there for, 15 years doing that type of work. I always joke and say I'm the IT guy that actually likes people. So that support role really worked for me, interacting with, customers and helping them out with technology. I love that. I love that. And I went to the back end a little bit. I did some switching and routing, and, I just miss that human interaction. I miss that. And so I actually went back to support and did that for a while. So yeah, I liked IT work. I really did. It matched well because just my hobbies and my natural interests, as well as interacting with people. So I liked it. Manila, Baguio. Yeah, lots to see in Luzon. So Jonathan, right? Travel Escapes, I think his channel is. I don't know if you watch him. I like his channel. I like his content. But he was talking about doing some stuff in Northern Luzon, those rice terraces. I'm interested to see what he films there. I think he's getting ready to go out there and check that out. And I too, that would be incredible. That type of stuff, that nature, and photography is huge for me. I'm really interested in taking stills and learning that too. So yeah, lots of great places in Luzon, incredible places throughout, right? The Philippines, just incredible destination, full of a lot of places to go see. So I'm excited. Basketball and karaoke, yeah. Yeah, karaoke is pretty cool. I'll have to work on my singing voice, I'm excited about that too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go into that drama stuff either, right? As far as my shooting style, I just look. I want to shoot. I want to. What do I want to do? I just want to capture what's going on, around me and be real, be authentic. Yeah, I'm planning to make the movie early 2000 or 2025, and planning to make a movie. Okay, cool. Like, oh, too funny. Yeah, I bet you're learning a lot there in Balamban. Yeah, that's great. What is a collective of Western? Where is the collective of Western digital nomads in the Philippines? I don't know. I would imagine here, just simply because of your reliability of power and data and network. So I would think there's quite a bit here in Cebu City. I would suspect also in Manila. I don't think it's big as Thailand, just because I think the infrastructure there is a lot better. But maybe they're making their way here. I didn't come over here to really continue to do IT work, so I'm not 100% sure. But I would think there would be some here. Yeah, Thailand over Mexico. Philippines over Thailand over Mexico. I looked, right? I looked at Mexico. I looked at, places even to, like I said, South America, Central America. I looked, and for me, the best fit was the Philippines. Um, I think to Mexico and those regions, if you have a lot of ties still in the United States, I think those are really good options. But and also too, it depends. I think too, if you're traveling by yourself versus with a family. If I was still married, whatever, no question, I'd be in Mexico right now. But by myself, yeah, here is better. Yeah, why the Philippines over Asians? I'm going to do a video on that because I think it is key, and I think too, as I have more time and collect more information, I'll be able to have a better perspective on that. Because I haven't been to any other countries, but I'm meeting a lot of people and talking to other people, and still watching videos on that. So, but I think Philippines is great if you are, if you're looking for relationships, if you're looking for that kind of spouse. I think the Philippines is probably the best place. If you're looking for more of, a party type environment, I think Thailand, or little more medical. If, like, let's say you have a little more medical needs, Thailand might be a better option too. So I will make a video on that though, because I get that question a lot. But I also think too that it's something I need to explore a little bit more and have a little more experience in. Yes, I'll be in Manila at some point. There are just a ton of great places to see, though. So, but yes, I plan on going to Manila for sure. It really hit right now here in the village. Me as a resident here, yeah, yeah, it's in it. It's hot. It is warm right now, but not too bad. Like I said, the weather really hasn't been a big factor for me. How much luggage did I bring? Did I fly direct? So I brought two suitcases, and then I shipped 3 boxes. Like, what do you call the not Balambon? I'm not going to say it right. I shipped 3 boxes from the United States. So that's kind of what I brought out. Yeah, not a ton of stuff, but yeah, some things. I got rid of almost all my stuff, and that was so incredible. I did an estate sale, boom, gone. I left my apartment, left everything in there, my car, all my furniture, my dishes, food in the refrigerator. And I just, the agency that I worked with, they came in and cleared it all out. They wrote me a check for all of it and said, bye. And that was, man, that made it so easy. That was incredible. What network is getting questions? I think I use Globe. Is that what you're asking? For my home provider? Salama. Please upload videos interacting with locals. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like that. That kind of interaction too. And we'll do a lot more content like that. Good morning. See if we can catch up here. I'm talking a lot. 8:26. Yeah, I'm about a half hour behind. Wow. Sorry about that. Good morning. $230. And Cebu type normally affected northern part of the island. Yeah, mostly heavy rain. Absolutely. So yeah, Leyte, Luzon, those guys get hit more often. Good luck with your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm renting a 2-bedroom apartment for 80. Yeah, that's barato. Barato. Let's look at that, right? I'm going to pull that up for those who don't have a converter naturally on standby like the rest of us. So 8,500 pesos, that is $153 per month that person is paying. Holy mackerel. Talk about cheap. That luxury apartment in Thailand, what makes Philippines. Yeah, just that little bit better infrastructure in Thailand. So it just kind of depends. 2 to 3 is a sweet spot in urban areas. Also depends on how much you eat out. Right. Exactly. Absolutely. I'd say that's right on. And for me, I don't really cook at home much. I eat out a lot. I'll do breakfast at home, but I eat out a lot. So 2 to 3K. And that includes saving some money. Like I've got investments that are going automatically to my investments accounts. I've got health insurance. So it's that comfort zone, which you want when you're living in a country that's not your home and nobody. First trip, met my wife. Second trip, spent time with my wife. Yeah. We're taking our final trip. Have you visited temple? Yeah. I haven't been to that temple yet. I think I know what you're talking about. It's south of here, about an hour. I haven't been there yet, but definitely plan on checking that out. So are you here in the Philippines now, or are you back in the United States? All right, what's the buzz? Your channel? Yeah, man. That video I made is still, it's popping. I mean, I made it, I don't even know, just over a week ago, and it's exploding. Do you think I don't know about Starlink. I've heard a little bit about it. I think it's that satellite, right? Isn't that Elon Musk satellite internet? I don't know a lot about it, but from what I have heard about it, I think that's more suited for people like out in the city, out in the provinces kind of deal. I mean, you can probably use it anywhere, but I don't know a ton about it, but I do know it's out there. Provinces are less expensive than cities. Popular expats like Dumaguete also resort. Yeah. Send happy to those spiritual need. Reading the Bible. Absolutely. At Tim. We'll skip over the at Tim. Andrew K. Are there many expats your age or most? I think I'm on the younger side. I think most folks are a little bit older, although I got a buddy of mine I just met. We're the same age. So, but I do think on average, I think folks are a little bit older. I think I'm a little bit young still. Yes. Hello. Yeah. So I was just a desktop guy. And like I said, I did a little back work networking stuff, traffic analysis, rate limiting, stuff like that. I helped out. I installed switches and routers on our sites kind of as we refreshed older aging equipment. I helped with that. But mostly I was a desktop guy. And I liked that. I liked interacting with people. I like that kind of work. So I kind of went back to it. And not everyone does that kind of deal. Most people use the support desk as a stepping ground, but I felt at home in that type of role. I really liked it a lot. And I was in a company that paid well and I could stay in that role. So Hello. Good morning. A Filipino here who just watched your videos a few days ago. I'm just kind of interested in how others view our country. Good morning. Yeah, so I think how others view the country in the Philippines. I think there's just there's not a lot of understanding about the Philippines from the United States. People don't, I think, really have a good idea of what it's like here. They don't. Maybe they have some views on the politics, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think it's a lot of just unknown. But I do feel that it is a people are interested. Obviously, this channel and others, people are interested. Hello, a roamer. I watch a lot of YouTube guys in time. Philip has been all my years 52, but came back to UK for 10 months. Yeah, I hear you. Yep, yep, I get it. In Cebu, say today, yeah, 450 pesos, and it depends on the size of the company, many jobs. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of what makes it really affordable, right? There's not a lot of money, for the locals and stuff. I heard a stat where, your doctors and lawyers, they make around 3,000 US dollars a month, so 36 a year is what your doctors and lawyers. So if you can bring that type of money here, that's the kind of the lifestyle that you would have here. Yes. Just dropping to send support, new sub here. Yeah, and really thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Good morning, good evening. Yes, Mayong Buntog. Good evening. Wow. Yeah, appreciate it. That's so cool. My first ever, what do you call it? Is that a super chat? I don't even know what it's called. Hey, you know what? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, thank you guys. Let's see if I can get caught up here. Now, yeah, Cebu, man, really just a great starting place. And maybe it's not where you stay the whole time. Like, look, I don't know if I'll be here a year from now. I really don't. I kind of feel like I do want to even pick a little bit smaller city, maybe like Bacolod City is a city that is kind of on my radar. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Good morning. Hong Kong. Yes. Many Philippines people are speaking English better. Yeah. No, there's just, it there is. It's everyone kind of understands English. There might be some people who are a little bit shy about speaking with you English, but yeah, everyone. It's been great. New subscriber. I really like it so far. However, can you tell us about the equipment you're using? Yeah. So, oh, thank you. So I shot a little bit. Sorry, I might be catching up here. I might be behind. Oh, it's my first live. So, but yeah, here's my camera, Insta360. I'm gonna see about setting up an affiliate link for that, and then I'll do a video on my gear, and I'll post that in there. So yeah, Insta360, check them out, man. Really, really unique. I think vlogging experience that not a lot of people do. So I get a ton of questions on that. I partied for 3 months here in CDO. I'm on the train with you. Yeah, CDO looks like a great place. I'm really interested in CDO and in exploring there. Studied IT for college too, and worked in a call center, tech support jobs. Yeah, US graveyard shifts, 20. Yeah, it can be hard, right? It can be, and I think I was just in an organization where it was I worked for professionals, the people that I was able to build relationships with over time. I think that's what made it work for me. But yeah, just doing support, I've done that too, and it can be challenging, no question, for like random people. But if you can build those relationships with people, I actually really enjoyed it. Hey Chris, if you need help editing, creating YouTube shorts, I'm your man. I have 1 gig fiber here in Texas. Nice, man. I think right now for me, I'm going to continue doing my own work in editing just because I need to learn how that process works. But I actually do see down the road the benefits of outsourcing a lot of that stuff, just for time saving, and then I can, focus on other things. Chris, you should reach out to Richard Armstrong. I think you guys could benefit each other. This YouTube Armstrong family. You know what? I need to get my notes up here and make some notes. Richard Armstrong. Yes, I will do that. Notes from live. Reach out to Armstrong. All right, cool. Thank you. All right. I will. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the tip. Watching your live here in Hong Kong. I missed the Phil. Yeah, no, it's incredible. It really is. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And love from Houston. All right. Thank you. Watching from Hong Kong. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Hong Kong's great. You know, I was there briefly, early 2000s. Yeah, beautiful. Just got my ticket. I'll be in Cebu. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, shoot me an email if you want. Seriously, shoot me an email. You know, if I can help in any way, people getting around the first little bit, and you know, let me know. Shoot me an email. Check out Sunshine Shoulders. He has a meet and greet coming up. I will definitely. So I did go to his meet and greet. He had, when was that? Maybe a month ago. I met him. Great guy. You know, just like his videos, right? I watched his content a little bit earlier on, and then I kind of unsubscribed and didn't watch a lot of it. But then, you know, after meeting him, I resubscribed. You know, just a great guy, right? What's he say? You know, you help yourself by helping others, and you know that's the kind of vibe you get from him. Just a great human being. I had a nest egg that allows. If you had a nest egg that allows you to live decently in this, would you still move to the Philippines? Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't move here based on money. I moved here based on culture. Yep, yep. And just the happy, friendly people versus, you know, kind of what we got going on in the United States right now, right? So yeah, money had nothing to do with my move, really. Hey, over 100 people watching. Yeah, crazy. Wow. Yeah, not bad for my first live. I'm figuring this out. Oops. Oh, I skipped over that too fast. Sorry. Thanks. Thanks that you're enjoying the fills. Just to be happy and positive. Don't forget, rain the first thing in the morning. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Salamat. Can you work there legally? You can't. Yeah, it's actually a good question, right? Good question. So you can't, in my understanding, right? You can't work for, like, you know, grocery store and bag groceries. You know, those those jobs they really protect for the Filipinos. But you can, you know, I think you can do some online stuff and work remotely. But that's interesting on a tourist visa. I don't know if that's really legal. So yeah, folks in the Philippines, Sunshine Solar had a meet and greet. Yeah, yeah, he does a lot of the meet and greets here in Cebu, which is interesting because he lives quite a ways away. I haven't subscribed, but yeah, no worries. Yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have you been to Thailand? I have not been to Thailand yet, but I do plan on a trip to Bangkok, mainly just for a weekend, because I want to refresh my visa. Refresh my. So the thing around that is, if you leave, once you're here 6 months and then leave the country, you have to do an exit interview. So if you leave before that, you don't have to worry about that process. So yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, come visit. Mindanao. Yeah, no, Mindanao is on my radar. CDO, Davao City, General Santos. Some really great places there in Mindanao that I plan on going to, no question. Yeah, 360 camera, really unique, really incredible, really unique views. I'm really liking it. Still got some stuff to learn, but getting better. Bruce Willis, yes. Bruce here. See if I can catch up. Meet and greet, 22nd. All right, let me make a note of that. Make a note. Meet and greet, April 27th. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was at his last one. It was phenomenal. It was really great. Great guy, like I said. I worry a little bit, though, as another vlogger, what that perception is, right? You know, I don't know. I want to be careful there. Do you think moving to the Philippines affected your mental health? In what way? More power to you. You know, I'm still new here, right? But yes, I can feel the impact. I can feel things kind of slowing down for me. You know, I think the media in the United States is just toxic. And for me, right, these are my views and perspective. I'm not, and there's no such thing as right or wrong here, but for me, being around that much negativity was not healthy. And here, for one, I haven't turned on my TV in 4 months. I don't understand the language anyways. So yeah, it impacted me in that way. If that answers it. I saw TikTok videos from a lady in Chicago where groceries are empty because I think I'm here. I don't know. Thankfully, I don't know the answer to that question. I just, yeah. Tim, if you're looking, all right, let's look at question there. Nova Scotia. Hey, from Nova Scotia. Beautiful, right? Actually, gosh, I had a great buddy from Nova Scotia back in the late 80s when I lived on Anna Maria Island. Just a hilarious guy. Yeah. Hey, please check your email. Absolutely, I will. Yeah, reach out. Anyone. Yeah, Travel Escapes. He's got great content. Jonathan, I'm a fan. I like his stuff too. Just a real friendly guy who likes to interact with the locals. Yeah, great channel. Yeah, thank you. It's just, I think that depends, but it's a good point, right? That's one of the differences here. You have to realize that in some of those situations, you're going to be expected to help out the family. So, yeah. Hindal for photography. HINDALGO for photography. Yeah, so many great places, right? So many places to shoot, explore. 106 watching. Or nice. Although 846, yeah, I'm still behind here. Let me catch up. Yeah, you can. I think it's a little bit harder because you don't get that connection with people, and a lot of the YouTube is your audience connecting with you. Can you do it? Absolutely. A lot of people do it. But yeah. Hey, mate from Australia. Yeah, you're in Malval. Yeah, it's warm. It's not cold, but at least you got some great water there you can jump into. Uh, you know, I want to be careful. Look, no, I think he's a great guy. I think um, oh gosh, all the vloggers, they work hard. They work hard. Um, I just don't. For me, it won't work to do, this whole passport bro movement. I'm just not. They do that's not who I am. I can't do that. So, but to each their own, right? That's all. But I think he's a good guy. I don't think he's like a bad person. Um, I've been on some of his lives and stuff like that just to say hi because I was just in Baraka. But yeah, it's just different, right? Different tastes, I think, for people. So, and that's what's great about YouTube. You do you. I mean, you can't do anyone else. So, he's doing him. So, yeah. Because you are aware and you continue to extend your tourist visa to 36 months before you can leave an exit clearance. Yeah. So, yeah, you can stay here for 30. You can stay here for 3 years on the tourist visa, and after 6 months, you just have to do an exit clearance. It takes a couple of days. I haven't gone through it yet, so I really don't know the process. But I've heard a lot of people say if you leave before that, you don't have to do any of that, and it just extends. So I think I'm going to just try that at least for this first trip and go over to Bangkok. But yeah, it's the exit clearance isn't the end of the world if you need to do it, but it is something you take into consideration and cost as well. And that was another thing too. How much does it cost to do the exit clearance versus me hopping on a flight to Bangkok for a weekend? I think it's around between 3,000 and 4,000 pesos, I think. So that's almost a flight to Bangkok. Sunday, McDonald's. Nice. Well, say hi. Seriously, if you see me out and about on the street, say hi. I'm an easygoing, approachable person. Definitely. Just don't stop by my place of residence. Shoot me an email. We can meet out for coffee and things like that. But yeah, I'm easygoing. Hello. Yeah, hello. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. Let's see. We're 847. Still a little bit behind. Hey, from New Jersey. I'm thinking about moving upon retirement, a couple years, military SSRD visa. Yeah. Do you bank with Charles Schwab and transfers fund to the Philippines? So what I do around money is I don't use ATMs. I don't do any of that. I actually just I use Remitly to send myself cash, every month or so. So I carry I don't carry cash, but I transfer myself cash is how I handle it. And if I get low, then I transfer myself a little more. It does take 3 or 4 days, actually 4 to 5 days to do that, but to me, I just like it. And that requires that you kind of have a little bit of a secure place to live in. You're not worried about people, taking your belongings. So that's what I like to do for cash. No mass shootings or hate crimes. Yeah, yeah. In the Philippines, absolutely. Are you trying to learn local dialects? So I'm learning Visayan right now because that's the region I'm living in, and probably the region I'll be in that I see for most of my time here in the Philippines. So I am learning Visayan. What contemporary music do I listen to? Let's see. What am I listening to right now? What is that song? Uh, Bado G. My Filipinos are dying laughing right now, I'm sure. But I listen to everything. I listen to everything from AC/DC to George Winston. I have a pretty wide music taste. So yeah, just depends on what I'm doing. If I'm running or things like that. Travel Escapes is great. Yeah, good guy. Absolutely good guy. Yeah, thank you so much. Um, to go to the pool every day. Gosh, you know what? I don't go to the pool as much as I want to or should. It's an incredible pool right there. I had a gentleman give me some great tips um, on with a snorkel mask and stuff like that. And so no, I don't go. And one of the things I'm looking to do is actually just kind of get my schedule nailed down. And I've been traveling. I was in Boracay, then I just went to Balamban for a little bit. So not as much as I want to or should. Yes, that box. Oh, good night. Yeah, take care. Thank you so much. Great to see you guys out here too. If I'm sure you're probably already out because I'm a little bit behind in the comments, but thank you. Do you do food reviews? No, I haven't. I mean, I've done a couple of videos on some food, as far as the breakfast stuff, but yeah, yeah. So I've done a little bit. Hey, Kevin. Yeah. Kevin, good afternoon here in Southern California. Yeah, beautiful, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's dollars. New subscriber. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Really do. I appreciate people joining and watching it. It says a lot. I'm really excited. So thank you, Kevin. Great live show. Hey, thanks, Rick. My first one. I'll get there. I'll get there. I think a lot of it too just has, for me, I just want to get a little more experience. But I also feel that new guy perspective, like what's it like your first couple months here, is important for people who are looking to come here. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Hello. Have I tried Balut yet? No, I haven't, and I don't know if that's my speed or not. Uh, oh my gosh, brother, you got to come. You got to come. You got to come. Come now. Get your passport. Get here. Oh, so cool. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you, man. So this guy right here, he and I were good friends for years. We worked together. Just a good buddy. We rode together. Mm, yeah. Oh, gotta get my throat here. Good stuff. Wow, incredible. Jo. Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much, man. Thank you. Starlink is slow. I've heard that. I've heard that it's probably not the fastest of internet. There are probably better options, but like satellite, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it might be your best option, or your only option for that matter. Sorry, I just need a little more to drink. I've been talking nonstop for an hour. All right. Wow. My brother. So incredible to see him. Oh, yeah, Starlink is slow. Chris, when I first watched your channel, I heard you're from Colorado. I really thought you're a former Denver Police Department. 25 years, but moved family to Cebu for their safety. Yeah, so I moved to Colorado in the late 90s, and I love Colorado. Look, I think it's a great destination. It's beautiful there. Man, is it beautiful. But it just, I was ready for a change. Ready for a change. And I'm, glad to be here. Yeah, Jo, welcome. So just some comments back and forth here. Yeah, 150. That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad, right? That's doable. Especially 150 down. I mean, seriously, anything probably more than 50 is overkill for most people. For most people, you don't need more than 50 down. If you're just even streaming full HD content, for one person, you could do that. Now, if you got a family full of people who are streaming HD content, then yeah, you might need a little bit more, but most people don't need. When we were talking to people, when everyone went home during the pandemic, we were suggesting that they at least have 25, at the bare minimum, right? So 150 is more than enough for most people. Now 20 up, right? If you're uploading, like for me, like I'll upload videos and stuff, it's better to have that faster pipe, but that's more than adequate. And that's a great option if you're in the province somewhere and you're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that's great. Yeah. Once you get your motorcycle registration, you can visit a lot of places. Absolutely. You remember that German blogger? So I watched him before I came here. That guy with a funny red helmet. I can't remember his channel name, but dude, that was such an inspiration. It's really what I wanted to be doing, is traveling around like that dude. And gosh, he was so funny. Just his accent, he's like this big dude with this funny pink helmet on and whatever. I just like that. New subscriber here, Chris. I love your vlog, watching around, talking about your experiences. Just curious, what do you currently do for a living, and what was your career back in the United States? So I'm kind of retired, right? So I'm going to take a look in the next 2 years with my finances. So I've got a lot of investments in the markets that aren't performing very well, as most people probably know. So I will reevaluate in the next year or so, kind of where I'm at. And if I could make a couple bucks on YouTube, I'll be in a good spot. So right now I'm semi-retired, other than doing YouTube. If I need to go back to IT work, that's kind of my backup plan. Is given my 20 plus years experience doing support work, I could find a job tomorrow. So yeah. In the Philippines, yeah, Starlink seems like a great option. Yeah, being an expat, best of both worlds, high income savings, low cost of living. Yeah. I didn't take an A plus cert, but it doesn't hurt. It gives you a really good, fundamental understanding of the basic stuff, ins and outs of, computer repair. But I think you'll find too, when you get into a lot of these bigger companies, they outsource a lot of that. Like we had Dell techs come by and fix a lot of our computer. We were pretty much a Dell shop. So even for me, I mean, I did a lot of this stuff early on. But with the hardware nowadays, there's, we had technicians come right from Dell to fix a lot of our laptops and stuff. But yeah, no, I think a Dell cert or A plus cert is great. It's a great foundation, no question. Relocated in the United States. Where were you located in the United States? When did your estate sale got more? Yes, you would get a lot more if you sold everything by yourself. You would get a lot more. I didn't want to deal with it. Right? I had so much stuff. I didn't want to deal with it. I think I posted 2 or 3 things on Facebook Marketplace, and just the amount of garbage I got and reply back, and never sold anything. But yeah, can you do it? Yeah, I think if you've got the time and the patience, you can absolutely sell it that way. And you'd make, a lot more money. But I just went, man, that estate sale thing was phenomenal. I just walked out, left everything, including everything in my fridge. And they cleaned it. They did all of it. Really made it so simple. If you come here in Manila, it can be your guide driver. Let us know. Awesome. Thanks, Fastlane. Appreciate that. In Ohio now. Wife is from Cebu. She gets her U.S. since May 15th. Moved to Cebu. Retire. Nice. What plant? But nice they fire up that plant and let the community job prospects. All right, yeah. So you're back in Ohio now. Life is from Cebu. All right, cool. Yeah. Well, I hope you make it back here soon, brother. I really do. Good stuff. That's an interesting question, right? And there's a lot of topic on that. You look at Old Dog. He just did that video recently with that woman. You know, I think so. It's just look if I think if you're a strong Western woman, like a lot of Western women are, I think you're all right. I think you'd want to stay to like the bigger city. I don't know, man. I was just gonna say, I think you'd want to stay to the bigger cities, but even though I think the provinces sometimes are safer than the cities, and not that there's a safety question or issue here, but yeah, I do. I you'd want to. I think it's no different than the West. As far as the mentality that you'd want to bring as a solo Western woman, you'd want to be, just cautious and safety minded. But yeah, I do think it's doable, and there's a lot of talk about that. Yes, it's me. Hey, Guapo. The reason foreign expats are the English language and manage that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, just incredible. Just incredible. Yeah, just incredible. Thank you. Give this away to someone in need if you like to. Yeah. No, thank you. Just thank you so much. So cool. So cool. You should do a collab with Jasper. Yeah, a lot of people compare us. They really do. I watched a little bit of his content. I tried to hook up with Jasper when I was there in Boracay, but he was actually in BGC, and then I think he went to Thailand. I'm not sure. I don't follow his stuff close enough, but but yeah, I do think those interactions with people on your channel are fun. I think they're fun for the people recording it, like me. They're fun for that, as well as I think they're great for the viewer. So yeah, I plan on doing even just having more people in. I've got some videos that I'm looking to do here in the next week or so that I think are just going to be a riot. It's two foreigners going to the province. So Jo, we'll be in Balamon coming up here if you're around. But yeah, I met this friend through the channel, and he and I are going to be taking a V hire over Trans Central over to Balamban, and it's going to be a riot. Because I know for me, when I did that trip, I was like, holy mackerel, what planet am I on? And this guy's fresh off the boat. He just got here, so it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to it. Try to visit city. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do know where that area is at. Yeah, cool. I'll check that out. 106 views. It's awesome for first live. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm really blown away. Thanks all. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Am I dating? So yeah, I've got a girl I'm dating. She's out in Balamban. And a good friend who I've known for a long time. And so it wasn't anything. So I didn't want to do an LDR. I didn't want to do a long distance relationship. I felt like that's bad for everybody. I feel like it's bad for the Filipino. I feel like it's bad for Westerner. It's a no-win situation. So we were friends for a long time. But then when I moved here, I still was like, you know what? I've been divorced for 3 years. I haven't really dated. I didn't want to get anything kind of tied down. And that's kind of the mentality that I'm at right now. It's just, I want to keep things simple. But I do have someone that I'm starting to date. So yeah. But it's it's casual. I'm taking things slow and easy. Hello, watching from Houston. Glad you could choose the Philippines. Not a lot of Americans know. Yeah, absolutely. There isn't a lot of knowledge about the Philippines, or what they have is very limited, right? Dumaguete has a lot of retired expats too. Yeah, a lot of people in Duma. I plan on getting to Dumaguete also at some point, but for me, right now there's so many other places that I want to visit and see. Hey, hello, Salamat, thank you. I'm sure there are people like you in the Philippines. Hello, hi, thanks for coming. I appreciate that. Been in the Philippines in a week. We can't wait. Excited for Cebu. Yeah, man. Incredible. Like I said, reach out if you want. Shoot me an email. If I can help or whatever, you want to meet up for a coffee, I'm down for that, without a doubt. Watch you from US. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you stay safe. You know, I know it's rough times in our country, so stay safe. Paulson, put sunshine shoulders on your notes. Yeah, no, thank you. Great guy, right? No question, no question. Calvin's a great guy. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Yeah, retiring soon. Are you looking to come out to the Philippines? Are you looking to come out here? If you go into under about, let's take a look here. I'm going on my iPad, YouTube. I think you have to click on something. Hold on, I'm just looking. My channel, about. Yeah, I saw it. I don't see it myself. It's there. I know it's there because people have emailed me. Yeah, let me know. Which foreigner YouTubers are you following? Regular Watch Jasper, some Purdue guys like Every Guy, Regular Guy. Yeah. Look, so I'm actually a member of Gio's channel. I mean, Gio single-handedly was probably the reason why I'm here, because just the amount of information he provided. Now, his channel has changed quite a bit over the past year or so with his relationship and stuff, but Gio was a huge resource for me. So I still watch a lot of his stuff, although like I said, it's changed a lot. Rike is another guy, although Rike is one of the first vloggers over here, to my understanding. He's been doing this for 10 years. So Rike was another guy, although he went back to the United States for stuff, so I didn't really watch a lot of his stuff. But since being here the 4 months, I really don't watch a lot of the guys, just because I feel like I'm here. I do watch Jonathan, just because he's a good kid. I like his content. I like what he does. There's another guy, Chad Foster Explorers. I like his stuff. Just 'cause I like his style too. I like, he's got a real positive vibe. I think those are about the only couple people. So I'll check in Gio every now and then, but I like Jonathan's stuff. I like Chad's stuff. Yeah, I think that really that's about it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Where am I at? 9:02. I'm still a half hour behind. You should totally do an interview with Every Man. Yeah, I watched a little bit of his stuff before I came out here, but I haven't watched really much since really the past year or so. I mean, nothing bad against him. I hadn't watched anything. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really do. Yeah, good stuff, Chris. High value count. Man, Ben, appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. It's terrible here now in the US. Yeah. There's no, yeah. It's it's rough times. No question. Did I know there are 9 military bases being set up in the Philippines? Are you scared a war might break out over Taiwan and Philippines might be ground? I have heard a little bit about kind of this ground zero, but I mean, heck, if that's what happens, I mean, no better place to be, right? At least it's over with quick. But so back to your first part. Have I heard about the military bases? Yes, I have heard. A lot of that though is up north, Subic Bay. So I don't think that I will see a lot of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, look, I think it'd be great for the Philippines economy to bring that, kind of open that back up. I think it'll be phenomenal for this country. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't go so far as you're pointing to there. But yeah, I think if things don't go so far like that, I think it'd actually be really great for the Philippines. San Diego, yeah. No, it's beautiful there. It's a city that I actually regret not going to when I lived in the United States. Beautiful place from what I hear. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Mayong buntag. For visa runs, Coda. Okay, Malaysia. All right. Yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Kuala Lumpur is high on my radar as far as place I want to check out. So, yeah, let's drive. be as positive as you. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been slated rainbows and unicorns guy for many years. So yeah, thank you. You know what? But look, happiness it really is a choice, right? You know, and yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get too crazy here, dude. How did Old Dog do this for 8 hours? Holy mackerel! My voice is killing me after one. Good stuff. What about the food? How expensive is Indian food? I don't think you've got a lot, at least where I'm at. You don't have a lot of cuisine from a lot of other, countries. There are some Italian places, things like that, and the food's all right. Look, I wasn't a big food guy to begin with. I was a bachelor a lot of my life and just kind of, ate whatever. So, I've got guy nose and guy taste buds. So, the food isn't really a big deal. I mean, is it something that I think is spectacular? Yeah, whatever. I mean, I try to avoid. There's a lot of fried fish and a lot of pork, so I try to or fried food. So I try to get grilled whenever I can. But the food is whatever. The mangoes are unbelievable. The fruit here is really really good. Bananas taste a little different, but yeah, I like your vlog. Yeah, we all do us, right? YouTube, it's in the name. You got to do you. So, but yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Definitely, many of us are thinking the same. UK has also become violent, stabbings, etc. No respect, immigration uncontrolled. I too recently stopped watching news channels. Yep. Yeah. I hear you, man. Yeah, I'll try Kuala Lumpur. Another guy I like to watch, vlogger. What's that? Roaming Hogan, right? He's really cool guy. He was dating that other Filipino vlogger for a while, but he did some stuff in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I think he's in Bangkok now, but he's another guy just really like. He's just a cool dude, this cool young kid traveling around the world. Good for him. Yeah, it's great, man. Like I said, we're all doing us. We're all doing us out there. So, kudos to. This is a hard gig. Gosh, there was mornings here where I was up at 5 doing comments and stuff like that, and did it all, until 10 o'clock at night. This isn't easy. This is not an easy gig to do. And, if you're out there hustling it, like he is, like a lot of people are, hats off to you, really, really. And, like I said, you got to do you can't fake it. One thing I like to do is live music. I just saw Bruce Springsteen twice in Greensboro. Cool. Yeah, live music here. I do think there are some of that stuff, but yeah, if you're into concerts and stuff, you might be a little bit challenged. Although, I mean, there's local concerts here. Like like I said, across the street here at the Iowa, they do concerts a lot. Now it's not big name stuff, but there's live music, and it is an incredibly musical country, more so than the United States. In ways, you got people singing, you got stuff like that, but it's different as far as big time entertainers coming. So is that my observation as well? Yeah. So just you don't have the big concerts. Let's see. Yeah, I think Manila's getting some shows. I'm just looking back up. I think I saw, so Manila gets some shows, but concerts really, I mean, right, I lived in Colorado, Red Rocks Amphitheater. You would think I'd be a little more into live music, but it wasn't my thing back in the States. So, hi, Chris from Cebu, but living in Melbourne, Australia. Yeah. Hi. Well, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. West Virginia, or visit again, and Italians, your favorite places. Cool. All right. Remitly. Yeah, I use Remitly. I transfer myself cash, kind of whenever I need it. I don't use ATMs, whatever. I'll just wire myself some bucks every now and then. And, you just got to be ahead of it. I mean, it's a cash society. I use pretty much cash for everything. I think I've used my debit card one time in the 4 months. I pay my rent with Gcash. I pay my electricity and my internet and phone bill all with Gcash. So those are some things I do electronically, but for the most part, I use cash. Yes, my own buntag. Good morning. Paro, yes, Paro G. Man, am I that far behind? 9/11, 9/34. Yes. Oh my gosh, that song is stuck in my head. That is stuck in my head. Elvis, have you visited Baguio City? I just found your channel and like it. It brings a lot of information. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I have not visited Baguio City yet, and I think I'm pronouncing that completely wrong, so I apologize. But it seems incredible there. I definitely want to go. I want to check it out, but I have not. So many, I mean, so many, countless places to go see and experience here. I reckon I may have been skimmed at IL at ATM. Ah, yeah. See, I don't use my cards. I just use cash. I just use cash. And dude, man, shoot me an email if you're right here. Seriously. Yes, it's live from the Philippines, from the great Philly Willy, as a regular guy. I do watch his stuff too. The guy's hilarious, man. He's hilarious. Although I honestly I prefer when he was in Korea doing his stories. I was just, dude, he is hilarious, funny, but good guy, just a great guy. Actually, I think he and I are trying to meet. We've been shooting emails back and forth, but his channel is really blown up. And so, anyways, yeah, great guy. Wait, did I miss that? Have you had? Yes, I don't pay water, so water is included. But electric, I have had my electric. My electric bill, I think, is in the upper 2,000s, lower 3,000 pesos. So let's take a look at that real quick. 3,000 pesos. Yeah, so like $50. And I have my AC set at 25. Actually, right now it's set to 23 Celsius, but normally it's set to 25, and I turn everything off when I leave. So I'm a little bit probably more conscious about my power than like Westerners, where you kind of leave everything on. But here in the Philippines, you kind of turn everything off when you leave, and I've done that as well. Yes, live. Keep on smiling. It's a great day in the Philippines. Yes, yes. Let's see here. I'll probably go another 10 minutes here. Just because I need to got a couple things going on. But Jo, hey Chris, yeah, very low temperature around. Yeah, there's some other places too that I'm hearing about. Mindanao has got some places in elevation, and of course you got Valencia outside of Dumaguete. So I think Baguio does get a lot of attention, but I do think there's some other mountain communities as well if you're looking to get out. I mean, even right here, just north of Cebu, you go over the Trans Central Highway, you're up in elevation. So I think Baguio gets a lot of attention, but there are a lot of other destinations. Okay. If you do a pickup when you send remotely, it's instant. Yeah. So I use my bank to do the transfer. It takes like 4 days and it's cheaper. And, I don't let myself get low where I'm short on cash. I like doing it that way. Then I don't have to worry about ATMs and fees. I do have a Charles Schwab account that I could do free stuff, but honestly, I send myself cash every couple months and that works out well. I love that you are so humble. I'm glad to subscribe to your channel. You give me hope to return. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. My brother's in, oh yeah, right from Colorado. Absolutely. Colorado's great, man. Absolutely beautiful. It is. I do miss, I miss my friends and family for sure. Yeah. Thank you. We'll skip over that. Do you think 1,600 passing in is decent net worth? Your videos? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm happy to hang out, brother. Happy. I think 1,600. You're all right. It's not bad. I haven't looked at my own budget yet to really give my own perspective on that. But I can tell you in the research that I've done, 1,600 is an okay budget. Living it firsthand, I can't honestly answer that yet, just because I haven't looked at mine. But yeah, you should be okay. I do think a little bit higher if you can swing it is preferred. But I mean, look, what do Filipinos live on, like 500? So I mean, it just depends. Just depends. Closed already. Dodges punch then counter punch. That's a tip. All right. Can I use my driver's license over in the Philippines? Yes, I think you could use your driver's license to drive for, I think it's 3 months or so, and then I think you need to get a Filipino driver's license. So I'll be working on getting mine here soon. I do have my ACR card, the Alien Certificate Registration, I believe it is, and you get that after your, I think it's your second visa registration, and then you can start going to get those other things too. There's a little bit of timing. You can't do it right away to get your driver's license, but after. I'd love to do collab with you. I'm visiting in December to scope out countryside for business opportunities. Your email is not listed. All right, I'll have to work on that. I know people have emailed me. That's what's interesting, is I've pointed them to they've emailed me. I think it's clrs70@gmail.com. Yeah, I think it's there. I know people have emailed me. That's odd. Okay, interesting. I'll take a look at that too. Sky Team has 90 days, but I also know people have had a hard time finding it. So I'll have to figure out where that's at. Sky Team 90 days. Yeah, you can use them in the Philippines. Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth there. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to talk with people. I love, that whole interaction thing, where you've got a couple people chatting about experiences and stuff. I would just say I'd want it to be natural. I don't want anything canned. You know what I mean? I would like to do something like that. All I can say is that line is way over there, and it's so-called right in 2000s of my wallet. So you start asking, yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, no question. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. Hello. Response back. Have you ever been traveling to Europe at all? I haven't been to Europe. My travels, I've been to China in the early 2000s. I was in Costa Rica, Mexico, of course, Canada, if you count that. I traveled a lot throughout the United States, most United States. Yeah, I think that's it. I did check the cost of the plane ticket for Philippines and Miami. Yeah, it's real expensive. Yeah, I think my ticket, so I flew from Denver to LA to Taipei, and Taipei to Cebu, and I think that was about $1,700 US dollars back in December for that flight. Hey, how's it going? Davao City, great town, a city I want to see also. Recently slated one of the safest cities, I think, in Southeast Asia. So awesome. Yes, my own buntag. Agree. I had two of these gals live. 1,000. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a way of life, but you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful. Sky Team, you can use okay. Oh, response back. Okay. Yeah, he's back. He's back in Boracay. Yep, absolutely. I never get tired of budget videos. Yeah, no, and a lot of people are interested in that as they're looking to come over here. They want to know, like, how much are things? What do people pay? I get it, right? It's popular. Aloha, brother. Love your channel. Going to Leyte, Ormoc in August. You've been there. Any recommendations? Thank you. No, I have not. Leyte's great, right? The thing about Leyte you want to watch for is they get hammered by storms because they're right on the leading edge. So just watch your timing of it. In August, I don't the Burr months, September, October, November, December, January, or December. Those are the rainy seasons where you have to be careful. So you're right at the edge of that in August. So just be mindful of the weather. What all I say. But I have not been to Leyte. There's some great places there too. But yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be in Balamon we're going to take a V hire down on Monday. We'll be there Monday and Tuesday. So look for us. We'll probably be around that 7-Eleven area where I met you. We'll be around that area because we're just staying right down the street. I think I did skip over some things here. Hold on. Sorry. Let me get back. Never get tired. Love your channel. Yeah. So Leyte, yeah. Yes, thank you. Hillbilly in Asia. Is that somebody's, or is that me, a hillbilly? I actually lived in Kentucky for a couple of years. What a great place. Loved it. How come you didn't pick Cambodia? Yeah, no, Cambodia was there. Yeah. So Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, it's all of Southeast Asia. But when it came down for me, just that English speaking and friendliness of people, I don't think you could beat it. I don't think you could beat it. I really don't. Wow, where am I? Okay, there I am. I guess it can happen here in the United States, but careful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It happens everywhere, right? Right. It happens everywhere. Oh wow, man, guys, thank you. So appreciate it. Incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. Look, we're gonna be there. Gosh, shoot me an email. I think it's CLRS70, like CLRS70 at Gmail. If it's not in my, it should be there. I know people have emailed me, but I know people have also struggled to find it. Shoot me an email. I like living simple. Yeah, right. You know, you just people are really happy here. It's amazing. They have half the stuff that I've experienced in the West, like children and kids and stuff like that, but they're so much more happier. It's really incredible. All right, response back. I'm watching. I'm watching you from Florida. Yes, I lived in the Tampa area for a long time. Anna Maria Island, Bradenton. So yeah, I'm definitely familiar with Tampa. All right, let's reply back. We're retired. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Actually went to there both times and turned out for scammers. Yeah, look, you gotta be careful. You do, and that's probably one of my hesitance also on dating is you just gotta you get yourself in real trouble if you don't associate with the right people. But look, that that's they're not there's a lot of great people here, a ton of them. Most of the people are not out to get you. You want to be careful with people who approach you. You really do. But look, um, you can easily spot them too. I feel with a little bit of practice, maybe. Yeah, sure, gal, man. Beautiful, right? The coconut trees, the surfing. I don't surf, but yeah. I definitely want to go to Chagall. All right, maybe we'll see if I can get caught up here. What is my honest opinion of the Philippines? I love it. I'm very happy to be here. I feel like the research that I did ahead of time was consistent with my experience here, and I'm just loving it. I'm still learning. As people have commented, I'm very much in the honeymoon phase, and I acknowledge that. It's very new to me, but the newness is just phenomenal. Um, you know, the friendliness of the people here is incredible. The hospitality, I mean, you just see it everywhere. And as you get out of these bigger cities a little bit, it's even expanded. It's even more. So just it's incredible. It really is. I recommend. So what? You don't necessarily want to move here, but come visit, come hang out. You're gonna want at least a couple weeks though. It's not a destination you can do on a weekend unless you're in kind of this area, and in which that case you pretty much know about it. But yeah, it's phenomenal. Love it. Yeah, yeah. Come on back. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think it is. It's under about. You got to click on show email, and then you type in, whatever. Yeah. Thanks, Timothy. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Thanks, Ben. No, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. You know, man, it's just incredible. It really is to be right here, right now. Just thank you, man. Kind of moved by it. Found your email. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, what's your email, brother? Yeah. So just look in the about tab. It's there. Absolutely, dude. I'd love to meet up with people. I'd love to. Meet up at ILM Mall right here. We have a cup of coffee. I met a couple guys. I made some great friends. I mean, already. I had a guy come up. He's the one that's going to go to Bon. It's just been fun, connecting with people. He's a great guy, same age, from the States, and it's just great. So yeah, shoot me an email, man. We'll love to connect with people and chat and help out however I can. It's there's kind of a lot to figure out coming here. It was over 10 years ago, and I'm still working to make up. Yeah, I hear you, man. and it happens. You just, yeah. No, I'm sorry, brother. New sub here from Cebu, but living in Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, all right. Well, hope you get to make it back home soon. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And let me know if there's something you want to see here from your hometown video that I can do to make you feel more at home. Let me know. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I like Tagalog is the only thing yeah. All right. Marun Unka na Bang Mag Tagalog. Oh my gosh. I know I just butchered that. Hopefully that wasn't anything offensive or rude. Hi, originally from Khalil Akan, but currently based in San Francisco. I'll be retiring early and planning to move back to the Philippines in a couple of years. All right, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You should do a collab with other vloggers. I like to imagine vloggers tend to help each other out, sharing stories and places. Absolutely, yeah. I'm for sure open for that. I've tried to connect with several vloggers in this area. Filipino Leda, Filipino Wanderer, a couple of female vloggers that are here that were at Calvin's meet and greet. It's just hard. People are busy. Not everyone's retired. But yeah, no, I'm up for that. I'm up for that kind of stuff. But it's got to be natural and organic. I don't want to do anything canned. So yeah, I agree with Alex. It's horrible. Yeah, it's rough times, man. It's rough times. I'll reply back. Rike is in Bohol now and is married. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that he was in the hospital. It did come up on my news feed, and then I saw that he was back home. So I guess he's good. But yeah, I didn't know he was in Bohol. Yeah, good. Yeah, and I knew he was married. Good for him, man. Great, great guy. Good for him. Perhaps just some parts. Yeah, no, I think there are some great places in the United States, right? The Midwest. I think like that might be. I think might be some great places. But just when I was looking at where I wanted to start, I was been in Colorado 20 years, divorced for 3, and I just was like, where do I want to go? Like, and nothing in the United States really struck me as, yay, let's go check that out. But then when I, started looking at other parts of the world, and then Southeast Asia and even Central and South America really kind of stood out for me. So, but yeah, I think there's still great places in the United States to be, without a doubt. It's fast lane. Okay, comment. Large shopping sprees. Hey, just came across your channel. Love it. I live in Israel and I want out. Was thinking Thailand. Absolutely, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And anything I could do to help answer those questions about life here in the Philippines, let me know. I do think that's who this channel is for. People who want to find out about the Philippines, or like if you're an OFW and you're missing home, but yeah, so, thank you. I appreciate that. Please tell me your visa situation. Feel nobody talks about it. Visa situation. Well, I think there's a lot of talk about visa, as far as how to do it, manage it. You can be up to 3 years on a visa, tourist visa. You refresh it periodically. Like you got your first visa, I think it's 28 days or 30. Anyways, there's a first refresh period. It's really short. It's like a month. And then a second one that's another month. And then after that, you can do variations of like 1, 2, or 6 months extensions. So that's kind of how the visa works. If you're a veteran, if you've been in the service, you can look at an SSRV retirement visa. You can look at that even if you're not. It's just a much better deal if you are. It's cheaper to do, like $1,500 US to get. Man, I'm losing my voice. But yes, so there's a lot of talk about visa. Even if you go to YouTube and just like visa, Philippines visa, you're going to find a ton of information out there. And it's very easy as far as visas. And that's why I chose the Philippines. You've got other countries where you kind of have to bounce out of the country every 30 days or whatever. It just seems like a hassle. Do I have kids? Yes, I have 2 kids. My boy's in Florida. My daughter's back in Colorado. My boy's older. He's been doing his thing. But yeah, 2 kids. 2 kids. Happiness is a choice. It certainly can't find happiness here, and not even in the islands. Yeah, it's just, I think about, remember that movie, what's that, Life is Beautiful, where that guy creates happiness in the concentration camp? I mean, I know it's a movie, right? But you can create happiness anywhere if you're really committed to it. And it's so much easier to create happiness when you're around happy people. What is my ethnicity? Love your vids. All right, I'm American white guy. I think we did a genealogy a while back, from Europe. We came over early on, one of my ancestors was Paul Revere. But yeah, I'm a American and go back to, I think Bath, England actually is where my ancestors are from. David Foster just had a concert really. Okay. All right. Yeah, cool. Yeah, some art stuff. 9:33. I'm still a half hour behind. Holy mackerel. How am I so far behind here? I missed the Philippines. Watching your channel. It's given me a chance to think about. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, love music here. Man, they're very musical country, more so than the United States, I feel. Yeah. They do not accept credit cards. You can use your credit cards in some places. Gosh, I would love to use my arrows, but I can't. Yeah, you can use your credit cards in some places, but most places are just cash. The Beatles had some concerts back. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, I do know that Manila is some people do Manila for concerts. Big malls, SM. Yeah, lots of big malls here. Ayala. Yeah, the malls are a big deal here. Really different than the West. Some replies back and forth. Why do Westerners call the Philippines PI? Yeah, I don't know. PI or PH. I think it's just a short way of kind of abbreviating it. Can I rent for a month anywhere? Yeah, if you're gonna rent, do like Airbnb. I would do Airbnb if you're looking at short-term stuff like that. It's convenient. It's easy. Glad you're enjoying the Philippines. Hope to see more places in your next upload. Maybe you can visit Tacloban and Leyte. I'd love to go to Tacloban and Leyte. Absolutely. Great place. Love to. I live next to the beach here in Paete or Pattaya. And because of the sea breeze, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like Cebu, there's almost always a breeze here as well. The weather really hasn't been a factor for me. Really hasn't been. A place where I can rent, please let me know. Yeah, I think Airbnb is your best bet if you're looking for short term. If you're looking for just a month or so, I think Airbnb is your best bet. You should reach out to Meljean for a collab. She lives close to you. Yeah, no, I was just talking about Roman Homer. I love his stuff, and her too. I think isn't she like Japan or something? I thought she was traveling around. Yeah, and I don't think Filipino P does any kind of collab stuff. But yeah, no, good stuff. And yeah, I'm so small time now. Those guys aren't interested in me. I got a couple thousand subs is all. But yeah, to be honest, I've watched 4 to 5 of your videos. Then I sub because your laugh reminds me of fun. We have similar laughs. Wish you the best of luck in your channel. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching and your support. Really, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Chris. I hope we have a drink with you in July. We're coming. Yes, shoot me an email. Absolutely. Let's hang out. Definitely down. Definitely down. Airbnb. Yep, absolutely. Airbnb for your short-term stuff. It's the way to go. It's just convenient. It's easy. You don't have to worry about it. They handle it. Although, be careful of cancellations. So I had an Airbnb that I had reserved, and then they canceled. So just be careful of that. So I have a backup plan, right? Yeah, just click show email. Okay, cool. Yes. Oh, that's got to be good afternoon from Canada. Yes, thank you. I need my own Gabi. Yeah, my own Gabi. I think that's good afternoon, right? Have I been to Batangas yet? No, I have not been to Luzon yet. I've pretty much just been here in Cebu, but I did go. What is that island that I went to? Crap, I don't even know the name of the island where Boracay is. That region there. Let's see here. I don't. Yeah, El Coast region. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that. So many, I mean, just amazing. So many destinations, right? So many incredible places. Cheapest to fly Philippines is to Taiwan to take Cebu Pacific flight. Yeah, yeah, and I like that flight, honestly. From LA to Taipei, that was really easy for me. I did LA to Manila. And Manila, man, if you can avoid it, look, nothing against Manila, but the airport's a little bit chaotic. And, it just was hard. I think I had maybe 3 or 4 hours in between my flight, and it took me all of that to get to my next gate. So if you can avoid Manila, I would. So you can fly like Taipei to Cebu, yeah, if you're coming to Cebu. Yeah, if you don't mind. Do you have children? Yes. So we talked a little bit about that. So I've got a boy. He's in his late 20s. He's in Florida, and then I have a stepdaughter who's in Colorado. So yeah, and I was her dad since diapers. So she and I are really close. And you know, with her, I'd like for her to, my boy too. I keep pinging him about, do you have your passport? Do you have your passport? Do you have your passport? And go get it, kind of thing. But for my daughter, I actually would love for her to go to college here because she's considering nursing. And I don't know if you guys watch World Zoom. He's another guy that I watch. And he talked about some of the best universities right here. So she can go to school here. She can study nursing at a fraction of the cost, have a phenomenal degree, and be very hireable in the United States to go back work there if she wanted to. So yeah, it's a little bit about my personal family stuff. We're in Canada. Oh yeah, where did I go? Just the typical stuff. Nothing. I wish I went to Vancouver. I wish I did more backcountry stuff. It's just beautiful there. But I went to Niagara Falls. So yeah, nothing. You know, nothing major. Hey, good morning, Manila. Oh, Jojo. Oh man. Oh, Jojo. So Jojo is a friend of mine that I've known for a while. Sweet, sweet, sweet person too. Um, how are you? Mayang Buntag. It's so cool. So cool. So yeah, yeah, good times. Good times. Wow. Incredible, right? Yeah, just amazing. Blows me away. Blows me away. How are the steaks? Yeah. So you don't get a lot of beef. There's not a lot of like dairy farms like we have in the States. So um so yeah, you don't have a lot of milk, you don't have a lot of cheese, yogurts. You know, it is here. It's just not like you would have in the States. Like trying to find a gallon of milk, good luck. Good luck. It's almost impossible. So you have like powdered milk, which for me in my oatmeal, it's fine. I don't mind it. But I have had, you can get steaks. I've had a really good steak here. It cost me about 80 US. But, I did have a good steak here. So it's possible. It's just not quite as common. Have I been to Thailand or other Southeast Asia? I have not. I am going to go to Bangkok probably here in the next couple of months, but I have not been to Thailand. I'm really being careful because I'm young in a relative sense as far as retirement goes. So I'm really trying to be careful with my money because I got to get to 59 and a half before I can really get to the bulk of my assets. So just being careful. So I have not been to a lot of other countries yet, but I would love to go to Thailand. I would love to explore Thailand. I'd love to explore Vietnam, Cambodia. There's a lot of places here I would really love to go to. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Singapore. Holy mackerel, right? The gardens in Singapore, unbelievable. I'd love to go there. I'd love to shoot that. So yeah. How does the heat compare to what you expected? Did you ever get too hot? If so, would you just so? It's hot, right? It's hot. Being from Colorado, it's hot. It does compare to a lot of the southeastern United States, though. And for me, it does. Your clothing is important. You want to wear stuff that's wicking. You want to avoid cotton. You want to wear cool gear as much as you can. Like really, like I said, the clothes and shorts are key. I also have some hats that it gets really hot that really protect my head, and some other cool gear too. I don't have it right near me, but I got a cool towel, a cooling towel and a cooling kind of neck gaiter thing also. So those are some things, and as well as staying hydrated, drinking lots of fluids, drinking lots of water. All right. Never been to Cebu. I do my visit perhaps nearby the beach. Okay, cool. Better. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Just wait till you get her. And I know that's hard because you want somebody to help you out with a transition. I get it. But just if you can wait till you get here, that's the best bet. What do people say? Pick the destination first. There's incredible people here everywhere. So just go where you want to go and then start dating. You'll be amazed. It's actually I'm gonna do a video on dating because I feel like it's an adjustment. And yeah, I can go on a lot about the dating part and will because I know it's a question that a lot of people have. Um, but it's an adjustment. It's hard to find women your own age to date. Very hard, very hard. And if you come from mentality that you shouldn't date someone half your age, which a lot of Western men have, been brought up to just for a lot of reasons, right? For compatibility, whatever. It's yeah. You're going to get approached by a lot of women in their 20s and 30s. You will. I do probably twice a week. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment of the dating part, and just, is it okay to date? Anyways, I want to be careful with that topic. I don't want to offend people. I got family on here too. But yeah, dating's an adjustment. It is, but there are, when I lived in the United States, I mean, I wouldn't go to the extreme to say I was invisible, but in comparison, pretty much, Let's see. Do you know what FIRE? I don't know what FIRE is. Is that on my ACR card? I don't know what that is. Yeah. You make me feel guilty, but plan to retire also on PH. Dude, 950. He's got to be still here, brother. Another guy I worked with. Oh, so cool, man. So cool seeing you guys on here. So awesome. Thank you. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, so incredible. So incredible. You cook your own food at home because that way you can save money and also, yeah, absolutely. I cook a little bit at home. I do breakfast here, but other meals I kind of eat out. Like I'm not a big 3 meals a day kind of guy. Like I'll eat a breakfast. Like I'll do oatmeal here in the house, and then I'll go out for a big lunch, and then I kind of whatever. I'll eat some fruit and snacks like that for dinner. Yeah, it looks like your email is not showing up on YouTube for the iPhone. Okay, that might be what it is. Yeah, you might have to go out to a browser. Thanks for that. That's helpful because a lot of people have struggled with that. But yeah, I think it's CLRS70 at Gmail. See how this works. I don't want to skip over comments, but I think I posted that somewhere. All right. When I started watching your videos several days ago, yeah, no, I've had a big spike in viewership, which is a little bit concerning, right? Most people suggest that, when you look at YouTube, you want slow and steady growth. So yeah, no, it's the channel's really skyrocketed over the past week, so it's been really cool. Kumala, I can't pronounce that, but yeah, whatever. Hey Chris, hope you can do a collab with Filipino P. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to do a collab with her, right? She's smart, intelligent, funny, extremely witty, and highly successful. That'd be incredible. I don't necessarily think she does that kind of thing, but yeah, I mean, incredible, right? Yeah, brother. Yeah, it's so funny. So this guy, we worked together in Boulder, and man, it's just incredible to think about it. Because he was I would bounce stuff off of him like, gosh, should I just go to the Philippines and should I just start this? And so it's funny having this interaction with him right now. Really cool, really cool. Thanks for being here, brother. Hope you're good, man. Hope things are good. I just ate panko bread, tapia, baked with rice and green beans. Yeah, there's some really good foods. Some really good foods here. Sounds great. Unit correct. You know, I'm learning a lot of Visayan just because of the region that I'm in. So yeah. Yeah. I know it sounds like I'm 5, I'm sure. Oh, you so too. Oh, yeah, Rike. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he's at right now. Somebody said I think he's in Behold, and he did have an appendectomy. So I'm glad he's good though. Have I been to my name Clark's or is that the Air Force the base up north in Luzon? I have not been to Luzon yet, so no. The the Philippines and Cebu are particularly blessed to have honest and sincere people. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Ram. Thank you so much, and thanks for your comments too. You know, you've had some some helpful stuff in there, so I appreciate that. Let's see here. You can find happiness in anything. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Jojo. I appreciate it. Salamat, salamat. Yeah, if there's one reason to go to Manila, it's to say hi. So I'll try to get up there. Um, you know, and you know, I do want to check out some of the areas there. But you know, JoJo's been a friend of mine for through some difficult times, and not some just through some times in my life. You know, when I was in my wheelchair and kind of going through that whole deal. So thanks for being a friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, Red. All right. PIs, Philippines. Yes. Yeah. Oh, did she just get home? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just look her content. She doesn't, she's definitely next level entertainment. You know, she's about that. And, she's done some interviews, but, um, we'll see. We'll see. It'd be great though. Yeah, I agree. It would be cool. Are you planning to establish a business here in the Philippines? No. Um, I'm not going to do anything like that just because I've been warned not to or warned to. To set up. There's just the most businesses fail here, and I don't want that headache. This will probably be as far as I go as a business. Would be that kind of deal. Let's see if I can get caught up here. Been in the U.S. 36 years. I still don't know. Yeah, absolutely right. So true. People are pretty sheltered, and a lot of that, especially since the pandemic, people are even more so. You're just you're really sheltered there in the United States, and people don't know their neighbors. I lived in my apartment after for what 2 or 3 years. I didn't know the people across my hall. It's just that's normal there. Yeah. Mm. Thank you so much, Mel. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Really do. Yes, Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis in the house. Good evening, Coachella, California. Cool. Yeah, they did the big thing there, right? Just recently, the big concert there. I thought I saw something on that. Um, yeah, Batangas. Yeah, Batangas looks pretty cool. I know it's a popular beach destination, I think, for folks there in Manila. Siargao, Siquijor. Yes, Siquijor. Definitely place we'll be going real soon. I'm hoping to get out there. Yeah, Old Dog. She was on Old Dog 2 originally, but she doesn't do a lot of collab stuff. You know, whatever, right? I, People do what they need to do for it's YouTube, right? It's you. It's what you want to do with your channel, and I don't necessarily wrong people for doing what they want to do. Whatever. That's all right. Telly Savant. Telly Savant. So Hawaii 5-0, a little bit before my time, not much. I think I remember that. Filipino blew up after a collab with Geo. I think, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, well, I want slow and steady growth. I'm actually a little bit uncomfortable from the 500 subs to wherever I'm at right now. It just spooks me a little bit, simply because it's based on what I would call like a drama video. If I blew up like that from all my other content, not a big deal, but that's the kind of content I'm not necessarily interested in creating on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Um, yes, I've got notes here of all the words that I'm trying to learn. So, good stuff. Yeah. Buntag morning in Japan. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Miami, Fort Lauderdale got flooded last week. Yeah. Interesting. That must have been a big storm, huh? Cebu, watching your videos. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I think I am just going to go. Maybe. Wow, I've been doing this for 2 hours. Holy mackerel. Time flies. I'm going to set a timer. I am 15 minutes. I need some more liquid in my throat, though. Wow. Let me get caught up, though. I don't want to leave people hanging. Okay. Jing Hugomatika. I know I didn't say that right. Yeah, lechon. It's all right. It's not necessarily for me. It's kind of, I think as a Westerner, we like that more lean meat, and I'm similar like that. I don't, like when I eat a steak, sometimes I'll trim off the fat. Lechon to me is pretty fatty, and it's not quite my taste. It's all right. Like it's the whole pig, so there are parts of it that are good for me. I just don't like. I don't really like the skin, which a lot of people really love, or it's a little crispy. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think there's some advantages to on. Look, if you're in the States, it's pretty much all you have, and there are some good sites. The site I really like going to was the site that JoJo is a part of, called Date in Asia, and you can go out there. But look, a quick warning, not warning, but if you go out to Date in Asia, you wanna talk like you're talking to your grandmother. It's very, very, very PG, and you get in trouble quick if you say anything inappropriate. So just a heads up on that. But I really like that, and not even for a dating site, just a way to make friends and connections. I do think people date on there, but yeah, I think online stuff in general. If you're going to it for dating, um, I think you're going to get yourself in trouble. But if you're just going there to make some friends and connections, I think there's some options out there. The one I have experience with, like I said, is Date in Asia. And just great people out there. Really, really friendly. Just a really great community. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. CDO. Great town. I'm definitely going to be going to CDO. Um, yeah, brother. Good stuff, man. Man, crazy, right? Crazy. Here I am. Oh, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, I'm way behind. Let me see if I can get caught up. Yeah. What a cool guy, Filipinos. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do you get bored at all? I'd say maybe pockets or whatever. Is that, I wonder if that, is that my buddy? If that's you, brother, man, nice to see you here as well. But I don't necessarily get bored. I got focused, especially now with YouTube. Holy mackerel, I've just been slammed. Um, but I'm just really exploring my hobbies like photography and videography, and focusing on my fitness. And I just walk. Everything's so new to me that there's just so much to do. I don't get bored. Maybe down the road, I do know people who can get a little bit bored here, but for me, it's not a big deal. And if that's you, Sean, thanks for watching, brother. Anyways, shout from Cebu City. Yeah, yeah, nice, man. Yeah, Reno, nice, man, nice. Thanks for watching. Gosh, I have some. I used to work in Reno. I used to do IT work for the firm, so we had an office in Reno, and so I've been to Reno a couple times, lots of times actually. Sorry, um, great little town. Had some friends out there in Reno. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so this live is coming across well. Good, good. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Jojo. Really do. Thanks for your friendship. Thank you so much. You learned to cook chicken adobo. Yes, I need to do a little more cooking here. I've got my rice. I got a rice maker. I love the rice. I'm learning to eat my rice 3 meals a day like a good Filipino. Oh, too cool. Yes, Kojak. That's right. Yes, Kojak, not Hawaii Five O. Kojak. Oh my gosh, forever ago, right? What was that also with the white bird on the shoulder? Was that also that? MASH, remember MASH? Like I said, these are, oh my gosh, a little bit before my time, but I was the youngest of four. So, my brothers and stuff were into MASH and all that stuff. So, yeah, what's your favorite Filipino food? Honestly, the mangoes. Holy mackerel. The mangoes are unbelievable. Unbelievable. So incredible. Yeah, absolutely, right? Um, Nothing to do with subs now. Nothing. What did somebody say? Subs are a vanity metric after 1,000. Right? So true. So true. Climb your ass. You just want to have fun and enjoy it, not profit. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm semi-retired. So the thing about collabs that, um, yeah, I just want it to be natural. I don't want it to be scripted or anything like that. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. It'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. You get channel messages to appear on the screen. That's cool. So I'm using a thing called StreamYard, and that's what I'm using too. And I just kind of click through. I wish I could use the arrow keys up and down. That would make it a little bit easier. But um, yeah, yeah. You said 10 minutes. I know, right? Oh my gosh, Filipino time. Yeah, I do have a timer going. I got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm trying to catch up on comments. I don't want to leave people hanging. Uh, when you when you, will you be living in Cebu for good? I'm from Mindanao originally, but I have been living in Cebu for more than half my life now. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I do think Cebu City has a lot to offer. I'm going to do an entire video, I think, about why Cebu, I think, is a great place for people to start. Maybe I ended up here. I do like planting my roots. I'm that kind of guy who likes to do that. I spent last 20 plus years in Colorado, so I do like building a base here. So maybe we'll have to see. I am looking. There are some other cities like Bacolod City. Um, that's high on my list. And just some other little smaller towns. Toledo, right on the other coast over here. That's also, I think, high on my list. So we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, beach destination dive doesn't surprise me. And diving is something I plan on getting into. Probably not snorkeling and stuff like that, but yeah, absolutely. And hey, Moon Girl or Moon Desk Girl, I recognize your comments. So thanks for being here. I appreciate that and watching. Um, we're also voted the world's best country tourist. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that. It's incredible here and just safe. You can hop around and go from city to city and town to town with, as long as I had my head about me. No problems at all about dating. We're already here, so I suggest just date someone. Meet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in person's better bet away from online stuff. 100% agree. The white bird was Beretta. Yes, crazy brother. Oh, crazy, crazy. How much do mangoes cost? Wow, how much do mangoes cost? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't remember how much a lot of the food costs. Somebody said they're kind of expensive, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Um, that's good. I'll have to look at that. I know it's not easy to keep talking for an hour and a half. I so appreciate it. Yeah. No, thank you. You know, um, yeah, my thoughts about doing lives, I think I'm going to do them every 2 weeks. And I'm probably going to do them on Tuesday nights, American time this time. Yeah, that's my thoughts on lives. And that could change. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Thanks. Thank you. Welcome. Hi from Houston. What's up? Yeah, no, it's my first time here too. No, but thank you. I appreciate everybody, man. Like I said, it's kind of surreal. It's surreal. So thanks everyone. subscribe to your channel and watching your live stream, and good for you. Focus on your health, fitness, etc. It will benefit you. I've American friend for 8 years now. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's why I'm here. It's why I'm here. Oh, cool. Did I catch up? Yeah, I'm almost caught up. Nice. What brand of coffee are you drinking right now? Is that coffee? No, it's tea. I'm a tea guy, and I might be switching to coffee, but I have English breakfast tea. So I like tea. I figured with coffee, I was putting so much garbage in it to make it taste better that with black tea, I don't have to. I can just drink it straight. So yeah, I like tea guy. But I can find tea bags here, but I can't find loose leaf tea. And if I try to find that English tea, I've been buying that on Amazon for the past couple of years. But so yeah, I gotta find some black tea. Yeah, I could live on the mangoes here. They are that good. They are that good. Man, they're just incredible. I feel like though after eating one, I practically need to take a shower though, because they're that juicy. But man, are they good. Yeah. Yeah. Where am I? Yeah, Beretta. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Beretta. I remember that show too. Do you ever do a live panel? I could. I mean, I've got StreamYard now, so I could do something like that. Do you drink alcohol? Have you ever tried San Miguel Light or Red Horse? I was sharing that earlier. I actually quit drinking alcohol probably close to 10 years ago. But I hear San Miguel Light is really good. And I hear Red Horse is pretty strong, like 7%. But I know a lot of people like the San Miguel Light. I think it's like a Coors Light from what I hear. And they also have like the coconut wine thing that they have and some kind of rum. I think it's really popular. But yeah, I quit drinking. I'm one of those people that alcohol just wasn't a good fit for, honestly. And my life is just so much better being sober, honestly. So I don't drink. But people who do, that's fine. I don't judge people or that kind of way. Just for me, it's not a good fit. It's not a good fit. I don't know about that, but I'm certainly I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Yeah, I like it. I really like tea. I'm a good. Fruits can be cheap there. Yeah. Avocados. Okay. All right. All right. New subscriber. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm 52. I'll be 53 later this year. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like a black tea. I like English breakfast. It's my favorite. I really like it. Yes, rice. You know what? I love the rice and breakfast. My rice and eggs, man, I love it. It's lemi cayo. It's good. I like it. The cost of mangoes depend on the season. Out of season, it could be 150 pesos per kilo in season. And I think the season's coming up, right? Isn't the mangoes season? I think it's coming up right soon. About safety, check out crime index first. Yeah, Southeast Asia countries were among the safest. Absolutely, I believe that. I believe that. Oh, interesting. I wonder what is the highest. Maybe Thailand, just because of the tourism and the kind of the craziness that goes along with that. Yeah, yeah. No, I appreciate that, man. Huh? Are you here Are you here in Cebu? I'd love to do some fishing here in Cebu. I used to fish a lot in Florida. I fished a little bit in Colorado. Did some trout fishing on some lakes there. But I would actually really love to get into fishing here in the Philippines. So, yeah, dude, if you're here, shoot me an email, brother. I would love to. I love to chat. I will sub if you do live panel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can look at that. Look for Celestier's tea. That's what I brought. Okay. I'll have to. It's so far in the stores in the grocery store. I'm not showing loose leaf tea, but yeah. And carbon, you got for free. Yeah. So I think you're right. In the carbon market, it's probably really, really cheap there in the carbon market, fruits in general. So Rod, Amazing Philippines, another, big vlogger here in the Philippines, does a lot of condo stuff, right? He was saying, I think in one of his videos, that he pretty much just go to carbon market for his fruits and vegetables, and it's really cheap there. So yeah, I think you're right on there. Yeah, tuba coconut wine. I have heard about that. Yeah, just, you know what, for me, it's a there's my timer. It was just a better fit. For me, it was just, I got to a point where it was excessive, and I just, man, I'm happy to be sober. No question. No question. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, you know, I think it's not only a success for YouTube, but just I think in life in general. You gotta be straight, right? And it's hard sometimes. And even, we're clueless of ourselves most of the time, right? So yeah, incredible. The mangoes here. They're just absolutely so good, so delicious. Now getting heavy into green tea. Yeah, absolutely. For all the antioxidants to deal with. Yep. Big C in the family doing tandem with kimchi and turmeric powder and feeling much better. Yeah, so cool. So cool. Yeah, be out in August. Dude, shoot me an email. Absolutely. Shoot me an email. Let me know. It's under the About tab. I guess you can't see it on iPhones, but if you go to a computer, you should be able to see the About tab in my email. Shoot me an email. Love to connect with folks. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Brother-in-law owns a mango. Can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine? That would be so cool to be on a farm like that. Even a coconut farm would be absolutely incredible. Absolutely amazing to be on. Thailand mangoes are so sweet too, but compared to, all right, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't forget Palawan. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'd love to go to Palawan. Yeah, you know, talk about a picturesque beach destination. Although, if you've looked at my Bintan Island stuff, man, I am still blown away by that beach. I mean, that was amazing, and nobody was there. Nobody. God, just that's the most beautiful beach I've seen in my entire life. And I lived in Florida for many years. I've been down to Siesta Key, I've been down to Lido Beach, I've been down to, some of the top beach destinations in the world. But that beach in Bintan Island, man, absolutely incredible. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to go back to Bintan. So my plan with that is to, when my motorcycle gets registered, is just to ride up. It's like a 3-hour ride through the mountains up to Hagna Port, and then take the ferry over to Bintan, and then I can cruise around Bintan Island. So really, really just amazing destinations here. I've been watching your videos, vlogs lately, and I gotta say, I like the way you present yourself in the vlogs. It just subscribes. Looking forward to more vlogs, more power. Keep grinding. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Speaking of mangoes, my aunt is from Iloilo, specifically. I can't pronounce that island off of Iloilo. This island has the sweetest mangoes, yeah, in the entire world. Yeah, Iloilo looks like a really incredible place too. From what I hear, a really forward-thinking, like mayor, or people in charge of the city there, and are really doing a lot to build and develop that city. It's an incredible city. It's growing fast from what I hear. Cebu mangoes are the best. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm loving them, man. They're so good. Yeah, hey from Luzon. Yeah. All right, guys, I got to wrap it up here. Let me see if I can get caught up. I think the 360 camera, I like it. It offers some really unique camera views that allows you to set the frame after you shoot. So I think it is really unique, especially for a vlogging style. There's not a lot of people. Regular guy, he and I bought our cameras about the same time. But yeah, I think it's a great camera. The problems I have with the 360 though, if you look at my videos, is the stitching sometimes shows up. So you get like kind of like this fuzz or buzz in the video, and then also too indoors. Like when I shoot in the mall, dude, I think the quality is bad. But I think the uniqueness of the footage is in the creative possibilities that are there. The 360 is amazing, and if they can just fix a couple of those small little issues that I'm seeing, I think everyone will be going to 360 just because there's so much more available. Yeah, thank you. I try to take care of myself, you know. So yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, I will. I plan on, I don't know, once a week, maybe. I don't know. This is a new. I'm figuring this out, but I think once a week or maybe every 2 weeks. I don't want to overdo it, but judging by the response, I think that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you need, Ned Kelly? The name sounds familiar. Philippines Dream. Why do I know that? I should know that. Huh. Yeah, it's ringing a little bit of a bell. Yeah. Christy, if you have time, try to visit northern part of the Philippines. The places are so wonderful. Yeah, those rice terraces, like I was saying, that Jonathan's about ready to do, I would love to check those out as well. Shout out from Japan. Yes. Full-time videographer in the States. Maybe I can help you with some stuff while I'm out. Dude, I'm learning this as I go. I'm winging it, brother. Yeah, anything you got, I'd love to, it's been fun though. I'm enjoying it. I signed up for Skillshare, and I watched some stuff on there that's helped out tremendously. But yeah, love to. I don't dye my eyebrows, but I definitely trim them. Otherwise, I get these freaking huge eyebrows. And I think I trimmed this one too short where it almost went away. Oh man. Yeah, brother. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. A bit smaller. I'm 5'10", 210 pounds. I don't know how big Mr. Diesel is. Yeah. To remember that. Yeah. You are a Filipino now. I'm coming, man. Rice 3 times a day. I think I'm getting there. Hey, thank you so much, TR. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. See if I can get caught up. Yeah, Jason, my cousin looks just like Jason. At least he did when I knew him or seen him a couple back. Do you have a bike back home? Yes. I had 2 bikes, a 790 Duke and a Tanneray 700. So yeah, a couple bikes back at home. The riding here is a lot different though. A lot different. Yeah. A lot of lane filtering, a lot of lane splitting, and most of the bikes are below 200 cc. So a lot of lighter weight bikes that can maneuver a lot better in traffic. Yeah. It's just, I think it's got its applications. It's not for everything, but it's really cool, especially outdoors. It's really unique. Bantayan Island is underrated, yeah, but for me, it's better to go to beaches like that where there are less people. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just personal preference, right? I think Bantayan Island, you're so true, fabulous beach and not populated, but as a tourist, let's say you're coming from the West United States and you're traveling alone, there might be some advantages to go to like a Boracay where you have a little more things to do, that kind of thing, right? So I can see where both would be great depending on who you are and what you're up to. Any plans of fam coming to see you? It's hard for them. My daughter doesn't have her passport yet. Every day I talk to her. Both my daughter and my son don't have their passports, so a little challenging. So I actually might come back in August. So I'm still kind of playing around with that. All right, guys, let's see here. Yeah, I gotta bounce here. Let's see here. Hey guys, I just saw your video that blew up a few days ago and subscribe. Yeah, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get down. Do you much scuba diving or snorkeling over there? I don't, but I plan on learning. I do plan on learning and kind of going through that. I bought a snorkel mask and things. So yeah, I do plan on learning. I need tips on simulating the, yeah, I mean, just kind of do what you're doing, watching people on YouTube channels. Also, subscribe to Facebook groups, I think is another big tip. Ned Kelly, my feelings over the vloggers from Duma, formerly Armor Rank. Okay. All right. My Philippine streams. Why does that channel sound familiar to me? Huh. So did you end up buying the bike from the video? Yes, I got the bike. It's still in the registration process. It's a Royal Enfield Hunter 350, and it should be coming. I've just got the registration process takes months, so it takes a while. No, I'm actually single, not married. I was married for like 10 years and then got divorced. 2019, right before the pandemic. Actually, we filed for divorce January. And the pandemic hit March. Talk about an adjustment, right? Divorce and then pandemic. Excuse me, yeah. I'll be traveling solo. Oops, where'd that go? I'll be traveling solo. Definitely want to go to the beaches where it's social. Yeah, Boracay is great for that, right? You got your nightlife. There's places, things to do out there. Bantayan is a little more of a quiet destination, but Boracay, man, yeah, absolutely, great place to go. You know. Oh wait, no, I answered you. Am I married? No, I'm single. I'm not married. Yeah. Talking about time. Ampin, yes, Ampin. Salamat. How much for a bike out there? I think my bike was around 200,000 pesos. So 250,000. Let's look at that. What's the conversion? 250. Yeah, like 4,000 US, which is cheap, right? It's hard to get a motorcycle in the United States just because the CC range is so much higher. But you can spend a couple thousand US on a scooter out here, so pretty cheap. And that's all you need. You wouldn't want to drive like a big bike here in the Philippines. It's just it's like driving a Ferrari on a go-kart track. You just can't. You need smaller CC, smaller displacement bikes here because of you hardly get above 40 miles an hour. Now that's where I live, and I would say that's probably for the majority of the country. There are places, there's interstates like that where you can get some higher speeds, like Manila area. They do have restrictions. I believe you have to have something over 500 cc to ride on the interstates, but for the most part, you want a small scooter is really ideal. And I was trying to get a scooter, but I couldn't find the scooter that I was looking for, so I just picked up this bike. But yeah. Stupid COVID. Yeah. Just skimming through here real quick. Yeah, that's an interesting comment. It did. And I'm scared to crap to be out on a bike. Still, it'll go away with time. But yeah, I almost died, man. That was so yeah, it's scary. But a little bit when it's not your fault kind of deal, when someone almost takes you out, a little bit. But look, and another way of thinking about this too, Jeff, honestly, is if you get in a car accident, do you stop driving your car? You can't. You got to get around. And here in this country, where 90% of the people get around by two wheels, so yes. It's a country western song, right? Oh, yeah, it's a different world with motorcycles out here, for sure. Like I was just saying, 90% of the people, most people, they don't have cars. They don't afford cars. And the weather is such where you can just ride year round. So almost everything is two wheels. All right. Yeah, congratulations, man. Yeah, absolutely. Look forward to teaching more. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 31 working factory, a Filipino her, just, yep. Yeah. If I'm 31 working a factory, is it worth bringing a Filipino here? I would come to the Philippines. Look, there is a lot, you know, if you find a Filipino wife and then move back to the United States, the problem with that is you westernize your Filipina, you know, which I know that doesn't sound quite right, but I'm adapting to the Philippines country. They're going to adapt to the Western country. You know, it's natural. Better is to just come here. Come here. To say it more. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, yeah, yeah, thank you, brother, man. Crazy, right? Oh, crazy. Blows me away, man. Blows me away. Yeah, okay, cool. I know, right? Oh, subscribing. I know, man. My alarm keeps going off. Oh, I'm having fun. You know, it's just great. It's beautiful. You know, my buddy, uh, he knows. He and I were sitting in Boulder, Colorado together, chatting about should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Oh, it's just so wild. All right, guys. I think I'm got a Mazda 3. Yeah. All right, guys. I should bolt. Yeah. Hey, you know, seriously, thank you so much. It's almost 3 hours. Wow. Wow. No, blows me away. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all, you know, really, everyone take care. Thank you for support, watching, and we'll see everyone soon. Thank you.